Alright, so if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I could say Hecahands is one of the worst archetypes ever created, but it certainly lives in the same neighborhood with the worst archetypes. And anytime one of them buys something online, Hecahands is there to steal the package off their porch. Because of course it is. All this deck does is steal things, and unfortunately, it's a pretty shitty thief. It's essentially the Team Rocket of Yu-Gi-Oh! Entertaining to be sure, but kind of a laughingstock and not especially powerful. Anyway, this month my patrons decided I needed to spend 3 weeks climbing the Master Duel ladder with Hecahand, so grab a snack and lean back, because this is the Hecahands experience. I should have thought of this beforehand, okay. And welcome back to ladder... We got it, take 6. And welcome back to... What was that? And welcome back to Ladder Climb, Legos. As the intro said, we are playing Hecahands today, and I'm not really looking forward to it, I tell you what. This is a deck I've been trying out for a while now, playing a couple different builds, and none of them are especially powerful. Probably the most powerful Hecahands builds are the ones that only play like 4 of the monsters, and I really don't want to do that in an episode about climbing with Hecahands, so it's going to be one of those months. One of those months where, instead of building the most optimized version of the deck and trying to rocket our way to the top of the ladder, we're just going to be having fun with it. We're going to be playing some goofy builds and really showing off what this archetype can do. Because it does have a really neat gimmick, which is thievery. It's all about stealing the opponent's monsters, and even their spell traps and their extra deck monsters, which can be really, really funny when it works. But 1, there's a random element to it, and 2, it kind of depends what your opponent's playing. You know, some cards to steal are more powerful than others. But I guess we'll see that as we go in and talk about the deck. As I said, there's a couple different versions we'll probably be looking at as we go, but I wanted to start pure to give you an idea of how the archetype works on its own. Fortunately, this is one of those decks that does have a 1-card combo, 1.5 card combo that'll help me explain a lot of what we got going on here. So let's go ahead and just jump into that. I'll show you everything, how this works. Although before I do, I just want to say, you know, if you like this series, if you're coming here month after month when I release these and you want to support the channel, there's a link down below to the Patreon. Patreon.com/HardlegGaming. Just $2 a month really helps. It's worth way more than like watching ads. You can just put on like ad block or whatever. Or I guess YouTube Premium also helps. But yeah, any one of those, just take a moment to think about that. Otherwise, let's get into the combo. Alright, so one of the benefits of this deck is that it does have a 1-card combo, or I guess I should say a 1.5 card combo, because you do need 1 other card in your hand in order to make it work. But it can be literally anything with how this deck works. Also, there's a lot of ways to get to that combo, especially when you're playing the pure version. One of the cards that we get to play that a lot of other variants don't is Spirit Sculptor, which is an interesting little SR. This card allows you to tribute any monster you control, add a monster from your deck to your hand whose combined attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the tributed monster. So this has 1600 attack, 21 defense, and it can tribute itself. And I'm not sure if this was intentional, but all of the Hecahand starters have 1621, or in this case 2116, but also these are all illusion monsters, and Nightmare Apprentice just happens to equal up to that total as well. And if you don't know this card, it can discard something to search any illusion. So not only do we have our starters, but we have an extender that can also be a starter, and we have this card, Hecahands Mankebiel? I just call it the fusion card because you can reveal this in your hand and then fusion summon with itself and other Hecahands you control. This is a fusion-based archetype. So if you start with one of your starters, there's plenty of extenders that you can also grab with this. In our case, we're going to pretend like this is the only card we have and go for Ibtel. Now, Ibtel has a very interesting effect. You can reveal this in your hand, then shuffle it into the deck, and summon any Hecahands out of the deck. And we've got a couple of them. Most of these are played at 1. We're playing 3 of this just because we're playing the pure version, but almost every version you see will play Gygas, this guy. We summon this, and its effect is during your main phase, you can excavate the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, and if you find a monster, then you can special summon it to your side of the field. So we'll go ahead and take their white mare. And this is an interesting kind of effect where not only can you see what your opponent's playing potentially, you can steal, like if you steal their Max Seed, then you're certain you're not gonna get Max Seed. If you steal their Nibiru, like that can be really useful. Some certain combos and stuff, certain garnets can be really fun to steal, but it really depends. Sometimes this whiffs, you get 3 spell traps and then you're kind of doomed. The combo ends there. Fortunately, we got a monster. Now one of their fusions, Jowza, can be summoned with a Hecahand and any illusion, or you can tribute a monster you control and a monster your opponent controls. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna summon Jowza, who has a summon animation. Now, Jowza can search any Hecahands card from your deck or graveyard, which is what allows us to play like a whole bunch of one-ofs. And also part of what makes this combo work, there's a lot of ways to get to Jowza. You know, if you use the fusion in hand and you just have 2 Hecahands, that gets you to Jowza, that gets you to the combo. So there's a lot of ways to go through this. And what we're going to search is this, the hidden Hecahands. Now, normally we wouldn't search this if we already had a copy of it, but again, we're pretending we have 1 card. And what we're gonna do is, this is the other like half card. You have to set something, or also if you didn't start by normal summoning Sculptor, if you just had the Ibtel in your hand, nothing else in this uses your normal summon, so you can just set like a hand trap to do this. You want an extra card on the field, because this says, search a card, and when you activate it, you can send a card you control to the graveyard, and that allows you to set a trap as well. And you really want to get the double search off of this. So we're going to grab Yodel, the other big Hecahands that we play at 3, and we're going to set one of our counter traps, Ebal Hecahands. So this just says, when your opponent activates a monster effect, while you control a Hecahands, negate it, destroy it, and then special summon it to your side of the field. So it's a negate and steal. And Yodel has the same effect that our other Hecahands had, I forget its name, but it shuffles itself back into the deck. But instead of summoning a monster, you search a spell trap. So we can get Yodel Hecahands. And this is just the same thing, but for spell trap cards. You know, if they activate a spell trap, negate, destroy, set it on your side of the field. And that's your 1 card combo. You end on two counter traps, 1 for monsters and 1 for spell traps. And a lot of the variants of this deck that mix it with other things just play a very small package that allows you to do this on top of whatever else you're doing, which is kind of what makes this deck so disappointing. So many of the lists just rely on, yeah, you play 3 Yodel and the hand traps and 1 Jowza, and during your combo you'll get 2 counter traps, and then you can do Chimera things. This deck can do a lot more if you have other Hecahands, but you have to kind of play it pure, and then you're gambling, which is what we're gonna do. Case in point, if you're wondering what this is in the graveyard, the hidden Hecahand says you can banish this, your opponent draws a card, and then they discard a card. This is important because a lot of our cards have this effect. Gigas says, if a card is added to your opponent's hand, except during the draw phase, you can special summon this from your hand. So if you happen to get this in your hand, you can't summon out of the deck, you can trigger it by letting your opponent draw and set up their graveyard, potentially. It's not the greatest effect, but some of the other cards we have can plus us by doing this effect. So that's the basic setup. You know, if nothing else, we go first, we get 2 counter traps. And then everything else is just gonna be seeing where the wind takes us. But we'll see all that out when we jump onto the ladder and start climbing. Standard Season 54 has begun. Duel number 1, and we are going first, which I think we want to do. I've been told that the best build of this deck is actually the going second version, which we will be trying at some point, but I want to try by going first. I see. Perhaps the going second build would have been better. Okay, set a card, set a card. Your move, reading? Yep, sometimes it be like this. And it's White Albaz. This pack actually just got released today. So all of the new branded stuff is completely new. Fortunately, they surrendered to Maxi. You know, I started calling these episodes, like I said, a ladder climb. It's like, the Hecahands experience. And I tell you what, if you want the Master Duel experience, it's often this. Activate Max E and the opponent just surrenders, or they might as well surrender because they're going to lose. Which is why, as always, I want to say, Konami, ban Max E. I don't know what you think is fun about this card. It doesn't make the games interesting. It just means 1 in 5 games something like this happens. Alright, so far, so good. Hecahands, undefeated. 100% win rate for Hecahands. No one can stop us. We're invincible. We just gotta keep it up for 6 more duels? We could do that. Sure. I see. This is an interesting one. Okay, I think what we want to do is Nightmare Apprentice. We can summon this by sending off Mabukia. Hello there, it's me. And then this searches any illusion monster. Alright, Ash Blossom, understandable. You don't want me to be searching things, but that's why having this here is so good. We can just activate the effect, reveal it, and then fusion summon. And we're gonna take Jowza, of course, using itself. And do we take Gigas? Yeah, we do use Gigas because we want to have another monster on the field that we can send when we get the spell. And they can't Ash the spell. We just gotta hope that this doesn't get impermed. Veiler's just as bad. Well, we've got illusions, chat. We can't be destroyed by battle. And this is just a once per turn search, so if they don't get rid of this, we're good. Oh hey, branded again. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Ah, Dracotail. And then they can quick effect, and then they can just bounce my cards if they wanted to. Because not being able to be destroyed by battle is not the most useful thing. Nope, they just adding back Ash and Veiler. I love the recycle the Handtraps deck. It's so great. Ash and Veiler does just stop pretty much whatever we want to do. You know, they got to Ash and Veiler us turn 1, and then just grab back the Ash and Veiler. Plus, they've got a Spell Trap negate. And they just negated us so they can now walk over. So, yeah. There we go. That's more what I was expecting. Alright, duel number 4. Things not looking great so far. Although this time we have Droll. We just came out of a duel where Droll ended our turn entirely. This deck needs to search a lot and Droll kills it really bad. I maybe could have put a Droll counter, but that's what we did last time. Yeah, probably worth it. Just hope they can't search anything else. Okay, they just took a Jowza. I have 2 of those, fortunately. Oh, it's Cool Tune. Cool.
He said it! He said it!
So they can just steal more from my extra deck. Yeah, they can't search. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing, brother? The unfortunate thing is they can take the other Jowza if I activate any kind of spell or any kind of monster. And then if they take both Jowzas, I'm in trouble. Thanks, Kash Tiri Unicorn. You're the best. Let's start with Ibtel, though. Shuffle that back. We'll go ahead and get Gygas. Yep, and there's just the second Jowza. Alright. I guess we need to play 3 because this is in the format. Okay, we get Veilered. We activate this. We send off you, and we get this. We'll take the monster negate. Their deck is mostly monsters. Oh, they ain't doing it. Okay, let's go ahead. I want to do the Spirit Sculptor. Tribute off this. What do we get? I think we get one of these, actually. Because here's the thing about Ibtel and Yoddles. They have 2 effects. You mostly use it for the one that shuffles them back, but if they go to the graveyard, you could summon back something out of the graveyard. So we can use this and make Dandalos. using itself and Ibtel. So we get Daedalus, and then Ibtel will activate in the graveyard so we can get back the Gygus. And then Daedalus just says, once per turn, take a monster. It's permanent. Yay, permanence. And yeah, then we just do this. We shuffle it back, and now I think it's good to get bait. Because then we can just stop them from ever doing anything. And yeah, there we go. Okay. So you can maybe see why this might be a decent going second deck. Because now we're going to, as soon as their turn starts, tribute off the Gygus, steal their tuner. If they activate a monster effect, we can take something out of the extra deck with the unicorn we stole. And then if they can't get rid of the Daedalus, we could steal that. So we got some pretty cool stuff. Also, fun fact about Daedalus, in addition to stealing something, he says, monsters stolen from your opponent and Hecahands fusions can attack directly. So even though I couldn't destroy the monster he had, I could hit him for a fair amount of damage. Duel number 6, pick up sticks. I don't know what I'm on about. We've been here for an hour and it's already feeling like that time. Haha! Alright. This ain't too bad. This ain't too bad by far. The question is, what do we give up? Got the monster negate, we got the thing in case they've got Ash, we've got the Maxi insurance, and we've got Maxi itself. And it pains me to say this, but I feel like Maxi is the thing we gotta get rid of, because everything else is just like too good and we don't have an easy way to get back. I'll pitch the one Maxi. Nightmare Apprentice. Why they gave a summoning animation to a search card, I don't know. Julia. You're a bit late for that. Do I summon anything out of the hand? Nope, not anymore. You're good. Let's activate Ibtul. We're gonna get Gygus. Let me see your deck. Okay. For a second, I was a little worried there, Chad. I thought we were gonna whiff. Which, by the way, that's what the whiff counter is for. If we use this and fail, that's what happens. Yeah, we can make Damphir Vampire Sheridan because it can use an opponent's monster as a level 6. Funny joke. Hello there. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're gonna get this. This will get us 2 things. That's twice as many. So we're gonna send off Gygus. We're gonna grab Yaddle, and we're gonna set the other counter trap. Yaddle effect, grab bait. Yeah, maybe we could have done this a little better. Okay, your move. Set 3 pass. Plus Ash. Also, I like we got him set up. We got the left hand, we got the right hand, we got the big winged hands with the Eye of God or whatever. If this is added, you can add a white forest. The first time each one would be destroyed by battle, it is not. Yeah, I think we Ash here. Because we don't want to steal this. The monster. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll be taking that. Crunch. Yoink. The grabby hands. Send 1 spell trap. Summon this from your hand. Send 1 sinful spoils. Okay. Gotcha. We can't stop that, I don't think. So what Hecahands bait does is tribute a Hecahands monster or a monster your opponent owns. Take control of a monster your opponent controls. So we can steal it. You don't appear to be sending something. Unfortunately, it doesn't like negate the summon or anything, so I'm gonna wait for them to try to do something with this. Another woes. Okay. Set 1 Diabell. Okay. Oh, they add it. Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. You have to send off a card. That's fine. Is that a tuner? I think we want to take the tuner before they can do anything with it. I'll just tribute off your monster as cost to steal your monster. The unfortunate part is they can attack over this, and during the end phase, I have to send something to the graveyard. So honestly, if they pass and I end up having to send my only monster to the graveyard, I'm not sure if I can recover from this. My only hope is that they activate the spell, and then I negate it, and then I steal it, and that's a card I control. Oh, I didn't think they had links in this deck. Fucking Chaos Angel! Shit. I didn't think they could make that. All Diabels gain 500. They destroy bait, okay. They don't know how illusions work, chat! They were caught by the illusion! Why monster no die? Why monster no die? Me confused. Okay, this was made with a light. Synchro monsters are unaffected by monster effects. This shit sucks. Okay, I'm gonna add a card. Oh, they're just gonna blow it up now. Alright. Alright, it's time! Tartaros confusion with the graveyard! 3 monsters. This... Okay, I can't fusion with the graveyard. I thought I had 3 in the graveyard. I guess I confused. Either way, this works. Give me Dandalos. Dandadan, 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 dandadan. So I'll just take this. Battle phase. Attacked directly by your own monster. Out of my way, Chaos Angel. I'm coming through. Dandadan saving the day, yeah. It's, you know, it's one of those, they had that in the bag, they just didn't read. They blew up the spell trap instead of the monster, they didn't know the illusions. But, as I often say, sometimes you win because you win, and sometimes you win because your opponent loses. Fly me to the duel, let me kick its fucking ass. Let me show 'em what I learned in my dual jujitsu class. In other words, catch these hands. In other words, coward fight me. I should have said a card before I did something, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We did it. They saw a Hecahands and they said, not today. Another high stakes duel, but not for me. How many people will climb over our back to get into Diamond 4? Hard to say, hard to leg. Hard to beat? A broken egg. I guess you can still. I mean, you could also eat it. I forget what the original was. Let's start with this, shall we? Yeah, Yaddle. I do like that they at least made it so that if they ash this, I don't shuffle it back as cost. Alright, Elfnote. I forget what Regina does on our turn. Yeah, we're just gonna get the starter. This card is summoned, you could special summon an Elfnote. Okay, so they just immediately get the thing. Lightning.
Real lightning!
You there, buddy? Okay, there we go. Okay, and this is the one, during your opponent's turn you could switch these and then return 1 level 6 or lower monster to the hand. I mean, fine by me. Check it out. Nightmare Apprentice. For Nightmare Apprentice. Always summon all of these in defense mode. They can't be destroyed by battle. Hardly anyone has piercing. And they just doing it here. Okay. Sure. Trade places! I mean, that doesn't stop the effect. I haven't used this yet, right? Yeah. We'll just get this. And we'll see if we can steal some shit. Shuffle that back. Give me a Gygus. Activate the Gygus. Ah, I see. Yes, I think I'll be taking that if you don't mind. No Maxi for you. And then we'll just make Jowza. Brown bricks.
With Minecraft.
Okay. We're activating this. We're going to add, I think we're going to go one step further beyond, right? Yeah, we're going to go one step further beyond. I'm going to try to expand. So I'm going to set the Droll. At this point, we're fine. Activate this. We're going to tribute off the Droll. We're going to grab a Godos. Oh, I should have grabbed the other. It's fine. Set the counter trap. And then we will actually activate this card in the graveyard. Go ahead, opponent. Draw a card and discard a card. And discard a card. And discard a card. There you go. I knew you could do it. Okay. Don't let me down, Bruce. Let's look at a random card in the hand. Is it a monster? No, it's Super Poly. Uh-oh. I might be in a little danger. That's a bit terrifying. This is a dark illusion. Okay, yeah, we're still relatively good. Let's go ahead and use this. We're gonna make Dandalos using itself and Bruce. But yeah, we'll steal their starter. So we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna make Zombie Vampire using these two. Go Zombie Vampire. Mill 5. Summon a monster to my field? Sure. And then everything here activates. If this is sent to the graveyard, I can summon a monster back. So I think we take Gygus. No, we take Jowza. And then this lets me get a spell trap back. So I can get Tartaros. And this adds itself back. Although I just realized it's different types, and I made a dark zombie when I have a dark monster. And IP is probably dark too, and this is dark. Fuck, we're gonna get Super Poly for our life savings. SP banish yourself? I could, or I just banish the Regina and then just like let them send off the Dandalos and know that I can keep the Jowza. Yeah, I think we're gonna try this. Again, we're trying to get a little funky with it, and we may have gotten too funky. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got too funky. We're gonna lose our Dandalos here, but we do have ways to get it back. There's no such thing as too funky. Yeah, fuck it. I'm out. You can't SP me if I'm not here. Yeah, we'll stop that. They can't be destroyed. Fuck. I wanted to steal, chat. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We managed to be funky with it, and we still won. But yeah, that's a decent example of like, yeah, if you can make Zombie Vampire and get a card out of their hand and get really lucky, you win. But doing all that successfully, I am really curious why they didn't activate Super Poly. Like, they had the target for it, right? 2 monsters with the same type, and no, they're not playing Mud Dragon. They're not prepared for the Hecahands. I didn't have to worry about it. They couldn't do anything. I needed to have monsters with the exact same type and attribute. That, and they're playing all the Albaz stuff to fight against that. Okay, so they weren't prepared for my matchup. Funny. All right, one more win and we rank up into Diamond 4. We are making progress. To be fair, a lot of that has been winning the coin toss. We have won a surprising number of coin tosses today. It's like they're making up for the last month. Ah! This is a weird one, Mr. Grinch. If they have Ash, we just die here. We just die. They don't appear to have Ash. Good, good. Let's get Gygus. I think we don't die if this misses, but we get close. Okay, special summon. Now, you know what's really funny is because this is a 7 and this is a 3, we can just make Baronne de Fleur if we want to. Unfortunately, that would be the end of the turn and it would turn off bait, so we're not going to do that. But I just wanted to point out that we could, and it would be very funny. Go Jowza. And yeah, I think we set this. We can get it back eventually. Let's go ahead. I don't know why I did that early. Let's grab you. Go ahead and activate this. Send a card to the graveyard. Yeah, you're gone. Let's grab, yeah, we're just getting Yodel. We're setting a counter trap. This is just going to be one of those 3 counter trap kind of boards. Or 2 counter traps and a non-counter trap. We've also got Godos, but considering Godos is only extension on the opponent's turn, I don't want to let them draw and discard just to summon this. They will almost certainly activate this themselves. Full Hecahands board. 2 combo negates. 2 negates, a Steel, an Ash Blossom, and Godos might be able to do something. Plus a Marshmallow. I mean, this does play around the fact that everyone's using Super Poly, so at least there's that. You can just discard those for Finito? Yeah, I think I want to steal that. Give me your monster. It wasn't properly summoned. Yeah, you ain't get to keep that, buddy. Give me the Acropolis. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking that. Ah, the Owl. Oh, that's a quick effect, even if I steal... Yeah, we good. Then you can set 1 Artmage spell from your deck. Okay. Yeah, there's really no point. Like, they can quick effect Fuse if I try to steal. And I have to Tribute. It's very risky, chat. Yeah, let's do it. Ah, they don't have anything they can make. Do we take the Fusion guy? Yeah, we just taking the Owl. I will allow it. Actually, let me read Medius the Pure real quick. Medius the Pure, if it's normal summoned, this card is in your graveyard. Okay, but they already normal summoned this turn, right? Yeah, so go ahead. Like, they can get the Medius, but they can't summon it, and that allows us to trigger the Godos. And then the Godos can steal cards out of their graveyard. Yeah. Oh, this is an illusion. I was like, and then I'll have 3 types. Give me your Finmel! Last card, Super Poly! No, we've got 2 illusions! Oh, 3 Artmage cards. Funny. Yeah, I don't want you to do that. Must be... Okay, when a card in the field spell, this cannot be destroyed. When an Artmage activates its effect, they can blow up everything. Okay. I just need to draw something good. I do have a lot of starters. Battle phase? Let me tell you the thing about illusions, brother. They don't give 2 hecks about battle. You ever tried to fight an illusion? My uncle spent most of his life doing that. Didn't work out for him. Alright, there's so many good draws in our deck. That's one of them, yeah. Activate Yaddle. We can set this, or grab this. We activate it. We can send off their Academy. Yeah, we just get Mabukio, right? Yeah, we about to get spooky in this Mabuki. Oh, I don't have any more to set. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we just activate this. We make Dandalos. Oh, I should have made the other one and then gotten back the thing and then stolen. And then I could have had Dandalos and Jowza. Stolen. Yeah, let's just go to battle. 29. When you activate an Artmage effect. Okay. They might still be able to kill us, unfortunately. Because they have Medius. Maybe I shouldn't have let them get to that. Yep, hold on. Jowza, we get back Mankey. Jowza lets us get the Fusion spell. The Fusion spell lets us fuse from the graveyard. So let's get Xeno! Warrior of the Future! And Xeno is probably the funniest Hecahands card. Look at 2 random cards in your opponent's extra deck. Pick one of them. Special summon it. Yo, what up? It's your boy, Diactorus. He works for me now. Target 1, change its battle position. Funny, I guess. Alright. Oh, zombie vampire? Do I want a zombie vampire? Yeah, because I can't do this anyway, because all my stuff is the same attribute. Yeah, fuck it. I should have done this before. I could have won the game easily. Okay, zombie vampire. Mill 4. Special summon a monster to the field? Yeah. We'll get Ash Blossom. And then Yaddle will get me a spell trap. So let's just go for the monster negate. There you go. That's pretty good, right? What did I mill for them? Is that the monster? Oh, it's a spell trap negate. I picked the wrong one. It didn't matter. None of it mattered. We were good. We had their things. We stole a guy. And by stealing a guy, we managed to rank up into Diamond 4. Yeah, Xeno is really one of those cards that, like, if you hit Xeno and you get their fucking Barone, they're just crying. If you get a Typhon in certain situations or a Zeus, it's like amazing. But half the times you look into their extra deck and you just get some like Stepping Stone or like an Ixie that like they have for a unique situation that doesn't do anything with no material. But when you can resolve it, it is very funny. Oh hey, stuff and things. Hey buddy. Yeah, bet you never seen that before. This guy, he don't look too happy to be carved either. Just activate this. Fair enough. Okay, now we Ibtel. Surprise, it was Hecahands. I hate the world. Then we just go for Godos. We Godos. We Yugioh. We get a hand trap. Yeah, we just sat Super Poly. Unfortunate. We played like 10 duels today so far. Not even that. No, this is the 10th duel, and we've seen Maxi like 4 times. Being at 1 has only made it more powerful. Nope. Right on cue. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Wow, they're all playing Pot of Desires these days. End of the main phase. I mean, yeah, I might as well. Give me your Ash. You don't need it. Oh, okay. Sure. Did they have triple tactics talents? No. And I'll take the hand rip. Thanks for the tuner. Yo, what up? It's me. Sure, go ahead. You want to banish my Maxi? Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. Yeah, I'll send the Super Poly off. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, we're just getting another Ibtel. Get Ibtel. Set the Spell Trap. Ibtel. Let's get... Gygus. See if I can steal something else, can we? Ah, I see. How do you like it? Let's see. We got 2 in the grave. Yeah, I think we could just win. 54, 5, 6, 79. Yeah, that's enough to win. Okay. Yeah, fusioning wins us the game, which is why I will be negating this. Let's grab you. Now we just gotta hope they also don't have Nibiru. Dan 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 dan. Battle phase. 3,000. 2,400. 29. Got him. Alright, new duel, new me, I believe. Damn, this hand sucks. Borked beans and mashed potatoes. Behold. Oh, that's as bad as it could have been. It's like any other... I was trying to think of what other hand trap it would be. It'd just be like a draw or whatever, right? Yep, it's just cool tunes. Oh, and Maxi, my favorite shit. I feel like this is the 4th time I've been prepared to be like, how is Cool Tunes supposed to survive without Maxi, chat? RS. Yep, and they just get to pop the field while they synchro. Yeah, if I do this, they just negate it. Oh, nothing? Yeah, I guess we try this. Summon Nightmare Apprentice. Hello. Hello, Governor. Taylor. Yeah, it's worth it. I don't care what I can make, it's something. 2 darks. Ah, I'm so hungry. You could even say I'm starving for venom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, we just go for this guy. Ibtel. Activate the Ibtel. You got an Ash. They might have an Ash. They have an Ash. It's a level 6. I could tribute summon. I don't know what that would do, but I could do it. Well, at least I won't go quietly into the night. I have done 2,800. Alright, that's what I like to see. What are their set cards? It's gotta be like 2 Imperm, right? That's a good one. Let's try it again. Alright, it resolves. Go forth, Gygus. Give me some. Yeah, it's just Imperm. Unfortunately for you, Cronin nerd, I can fusion summon. I'm pretty sure this is also an Imperm, which is why I didn't make the one that does the thing. Let me think about this for a second. So now I can make Zombie Vampire. I make a second Jowza, but I can't activate the effect. Jowza destroys by battle now too. We attack first. Yeah, I guess we just attack first. It's you! 28. He made the illusion physical. Vampire Vamp. They have a Charmian Ham. Possibly. Special summon a monster to the field? If this card is summoned, you can add an illusion. Yeah, I'll do that. Optional effect to activate. Let's go. Chain Link 1 this. Chain Link 2 Ibtel, summon from graveyard. Let's just get back nothing because they surrender. Yeah, when you go gambling, sometimes you hit everything, and then because a fusion was sent, we can get one of the Mankeys back. Cool tune ain't shit. I guess so. Fuck. I'm surprised that we're doing anything in this. We get the best mills. I mean, to be fair, because of the way you do your combos, right? You're always shuffling Ibtel and Yaddle back in the deck. So by milling 4, the chances that you'll hit one of those 6 is kind of high because you've removed a lot of other stuff from it. And then if you do hit one of those, the one that searches a trap sets a trap from the graveyard. The one that searches a monster summons a monster from the graveyard. So you can just extend like crazy, and then because you sent a fusion, you get the fusion back. It's neat. It's a neat idea. It's just a bit too outdated, unfortunately. I said, hey, what you wanna say? I don't know the words, but I'm gonna sing. What you gotta get you so. The more I say, the less I know. But I know one thing. It's duel time. It's duel time. Duel time, not fool time. Alright. Oh, I'm going second. What attribute is he? Dark? Do I have a dark? I don't have a dark. I could super poly it. If I had a dark, I could summon. I wonder if I can get to a dark I can summon. A real fun haver over here. Yeah, let's see if Spirit Sculpture is allowed to, do his thing. I'm sculpting. Alright, they allow. Joe, if I could get serious for a moment, I'd like to thank you sincerely for all the work you've done for the yoinking community. At first, I was embarrassed by how much I was yoinking, but when I started yoinking, it made it easier for me. I caught my friends yoinking, and we realized we could just yoink together. Why would you say this in public? Pants to be darkened. Let me grab one of your things, buddy. Your Drolling lock. A delicious treat! What up, brother? Yeah, I'll just send this. Yeah. Dark. Dark. What if you didn't have Exodia? What if you were just dead? Okay. Yaddle. When you activate this, you can send one other card you control to the graveyard. Okay, it doesn't go to the graveyard, so I don't think it'll work. Ooh, Ash there, I see. That is unfortunate. What can I do here? Chad, if I banish one of his Exodia pieces off the top of his deck, he gonna have some troubles. You feel like a gambling man? Let's go gambling! Thanks for the free parking. Oh, is that the left leg of the forbidden one? What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame. Yep, just get out of here. Live by the macro, die by the macro. We're against the king. The king! King Jason. Spirit Sculptor. Yeah, I don't think I can allow that. Although that's unfortunate because now it means I can't do the whole Hecahands thing. Because I needed a card to set to use for the trap. We got Ash. Okay, we got Ash there. This is the monster negate. I guess that's fine though. Okay, shuffle that back. Get me this. Activate. Get me the other one. This going to summon Gygus. Gygus. Let me take a peek at your deck. It's yummies. I'll take a cookie. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Who me could be? Then who? Cookie. Let's roll them bones. Draw a card, Jason. Now discard a card. Ah, I see. But this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Okay, good. Okay, don't let me down, Bruce. I gotta assume they kept a starter in hand. Let me get another yummy. Yeah, give me that Primite Dragon. My Ether Barrel. Let's go gambling. You just gotta gamble and you will win, chat. Send this to the graveyard. Mill a bunch. Summon a monster. Oh, hey, they're cup. I'll get a little cup, won't I? Oh, I shouldn't have given them the Primite back. Yeah, if we take Ash to make Barone, then we don't have a Hecahands for the counter trap, and that's the one thing they don't know about. I'm sorry, what? No. Give me that shit. You were not allowed to have the man. My man. My man. Give. He's a yummy man. What can I say, chat? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Get out of here. They playing 4 yum. Oh my god. I just realized I milled I took all their yummies. They only had 4 in the deck and they were all stolen or milled. Other than Primite and Man. All their yum-yums in my tum-tums. Alright, this is going shockingly well for the pure version of the deck. We're about to rank up into Diamond 3. I'm going first. It makes me feel alive. Yada yada. Hyperdrive. Let's see if we can get a decent hand. Yeah, it's alright. I think, unfortunately, we have to give up the Maxi. Oh wait, what am I saying? We give up Godos. Godos ain't doing shit. Y'all ready for this? Give me a little search. Just a succulent search. Let's go for Ibdal. Droll? No Droll. Alright. Activate. Unfortunate, but understandable. The worst thing about this, chat, is that if I summon out of their deck, they get to plus from it. So instead, we're gonna gamble with Bruce. Let's go gambling. If I summon out of the hand, you don't get a draw off of that. I pick that one. Another one. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Blazing Cartesia? Yeah, I'll steal that. Oh, hey. Nice animation. During the main phase, you can fusion summon. Oh yeah, I could just use that during their turn. I appreciate them, you know, giving me the tool to out the fact. Now I don't have to go into the fusion during my turn. I just wait until that turn. And I got the counter trap, and I got the Maxi. I was pretty good. Thanks, Bruce. Bruce didn't let me down. And now I get to go up into Diamond 3. Surprisingly. What the heck? Alright, sure. I'll take it. And here we are, friends, the dawn of stream number 2. A weekend has passed since you've seen me last, and I did manage to play a few duels. You know, we didn't make a whole lot of progress, but I did have a fun time, which is kind of surprising. I didn't think this deck would be all that fun, and to be fair, it's still not that great, but I did enough funny stuff over the weekend that has kind of cemented what we're going to do today, which is to stick with the deck we have. The deck that we have still has a whole lot of potential we haven't seen. It has a whole lot of funny things that we can do, and at least in my experience, it's not so overpowered, so outmatched that it can't compete into the modern field. Like, I was still winning slightly more games than I was losing, so I think it's fine to stick with this for a little bit longer, see if we can get some fun stealing the opponent's monsters moments, and maybe even rank up into Master 5, who knows? So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're not doomed going second. I mean, this hand is not great, although we did draw the one Hecahands that, like, is kind of good on the opponent's turn. So they're starting with White Albaz, or Walbaz, as some people call him. Oh, is it Fallen of the White Dragon, who is always treated as Fallen of Albaz. Ah, Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon. During the main phase, you can banish this card. If you do, summon a Fallen of Albaz or a level 4 lower monster that mentions him. This card is in the graveyard. Bye-bye. Target a level 8. Well, there it goes. Hello, Quem. Okay, they can special summon this. Huh. Does that work? Yes. Godos, Exdominos. Oh, it's only during the opponent's main phase, though. Yep, that was a waste. I was like, wait, maybe I can get something out of the graveyard before it's too late. Steal the Walbaz. Nope, the Fallen. And the Virtuous. I mean, I guess it's fine, because we do have Called By, which does, like, almost the same thing. You okay there, buddy? Okay. The dragon that devours the Dogma. And then they get to add that to the field? From your hand or face-up field. Damn. Alright. I just get another Godos. Sure, why not? Let's try this. Shuffle that back. We're going to... Yeah, we're just going to go for this. As always... See if we can steal something off the top. And then they get an Ecclesia. Okay. They've got a lot of Albazes and Ecclesias on the field. I was like, I could chain this, but unfortunately their thing doesn't target. Well, this card's name is always treated as Fallen of Albaz. So if I Called By it, does it negate their Fallen of Albaz? Because they have the same original name. You know what? Let's find out, chat. We'll find out together. Does banishing this with Called By... Oh, wait, that doesn't work, right? Take one Despia and either add it to your hand or special summon. Okay. I'll probably lose this, but like we were probably losing this anyway. It does negate it! It is always Fallen of Albaz! Science, baby! Same original name versus printed name. Text in parentheses are important. I don't know why I'm summoning this. Oh wait, now I do, because I can use Tartaros to get rid of something. Lubellion. What's up, fucker? Mirror Jade of the Ice Barrier. Alright. They allowing stuff to go through. When your opponent activates a monster effect, negate that effect. Okay, but it doesn't destroy. They're using both here? Why so hasty? Okay. Spirit Sculptor. Let's go. Adios. We get Mankey Bool. Fusion. Hello there. I'll be taking that. Thank you kindly. Okay, so let's try to go to battle. So we can attack directly for 29, because this says all fusions we control and all cards stolen from our opponent can attack directly. And then Tartaros Fusion Summon. Xeno using all the things in the graveyard. Fuck. Does summoning White Albaz do anything though? No, because it's still negated. Anyway, attack directly for 34. See, this deck is silly. It does silly things. Note for the future. Play around superpower. Okay. Start with Spirit Sculptor. We grab Mankey Bell, and then even if they Droll us, we can still do some things. And they will Droll us. That's fine. Let's try this. Fortunately, Droll doesn't stop us from summoning from the deck. Let's take a peek at the top of your deck. No, it's Sky Striker! Fuck! This is our worst matchup. I can't steal their monsters if they ain't got nothing to steal, mate. Yeah, I honestly think Xeno is probably our only hope. If we could steal some really good shit out of their extra deck, then maybe we'll be able to win, but it's highly unlikely. Like, we probably lose this 9 times out of 10 anyway. Might as well go big or go home. Let me look at your extra. Unfortunately, neither of these really stop them. Let's just take the dragon that devours the Dogma. Shuffle 2 cards into the deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate this. And we're going to chain Tartaros. We're going to go ahead and fusion summon. We'll just make a Jowza using you and you. Even though we can't search, it'll just be another body to block stuff. Because what we can immediately do is just take those 2 banished cards and shuffle them back into the deck. So it's like it's free, chat! I can add from my graveyard. Hee hee hee. Let's just take this deck then, shall we? And then we'll set a card. Could be anything, could be anything at all. Neat combo, yeah. It doesn't really accomplish much of anything, but it is neat. This deck is very silly. Okay, they're just Vice Typhooning right now. Go for it. Sure. This does, like, almost nothing. I was like, well, it can return a face-up spell trap, so I could potentially, like, if they have, what's it called? The mecha modules, like, I could bounce it back and then they don't get all the sets or whatever. But if, honestly, if they want to, like, use 2 cards, or if they want to use a card to just do this. Ah, okay. And now what? Just negate the Xeno and then chain this to this? Alright, chat. Bounce the Droplet? Does bouncing the Droplet do anything? Yeah, we're gonna use the spell Linkage Fizzles. Yeah, we can't because it's on the chain already. The only thing I can do is we're gonna do this with this, and we're gonna hope that they think this is a bigger threat than the Xeno, and they negate this. No, they saw the Xeno. Yep, and then this just adds them engage, and then they just do everything here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just activate this so it stops asking me. And now the question is, with what they have left, can they kill everything? Okay, they Widow Anchoring. Taking Dandalos. Okay, they blow up that. Main phase 2. So we live in. Yeah, and I guess that's the thing. Just summon all the fusions in defense mode. I keep summoning them in attack because I'm like, they can't be destroyed by battle, so it don't matter. Alright. Ibtel pretty good. Let's try it. Okay, they Ash Blossom here. Then we Nightmare Apprentice, send off the Ibtel, summon this in defense. Hello, hello. Chainlink 1, Nightmare Apprentice. Chainlink 2, Ibtul. Summon back Xeno. Or do we summon back Dandalos and steal their shit? No, we get back Xeno. Xeno's funnier. They're like, fuck, I don't want to have to deal with that shit. Get me out of here. What do you mean you could just revive it? Ain't no way. Ibtel tag. This deck is so funny, chat. It makes people do the funniest things. All right, one more win and we rank up into Diamond 2. We've been here once before. It didn't turn out too well for us last time. We got hit with Super Poly, but maybe that won't happen this time. We got a Super Poly of our own. So we get Ibtul. Droll? Droll is fine. That means I'm not gonna get hit by a Charmy or whatever. Okay, so here's the thing. The safe route is to go for GaGaGa, steal from the top of their deck. But the only reason you really do that is that you want to make this, which searches you stuff. We can no longer search stuff. So I think what we want to do is go for Bruce and just hope we can steal something out of their hand, because then they're starting on like a 4-card hand. Ash Blossom? Oh, buddy, I will take an Ash Blossom. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's a good thing you didn't use that earlier. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to summon this fucker. Barone. Give me that Ash. I don't have enough stuff to actually use this. We're just going to set here. We'll set here. 4 on the floor. We have a quick effect, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I ain't summoned that out of the extra deck. You go right ahead, buddy. Oh, I guess I will Super Poly. Potentially. Yeah, we're gonna Droplet here. And I will send off the monster. Because that negates the effect while retaining this for any spell traps they have. And it leaves you frozen in the middle zone. Yeah, that ain't resolving, buddy. You can get that shit out of here. And now I have 2 in the graveyard, so if it makes it back to my turn and I still have the Tartaros... Oh, well, never mind that. But I mean, it does also bode very poorly for them. Now you're negated. Like, you're gone. I wish there was a way I could bounce... It's the second Super Poly that gets you. No, I don't want to trade this out for Bruce. Okay. Yeah, let's just pop him. Get out of here. Yep, your move. So now all I have is Super Poly, but they're on a single card. Imagine a world where Bruce was a quick effect. Where Bruce could activate on the opponent's turn. Last card, Steal. Ibtul. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'll take GaGa's. It's in defense mode. Steal. 1. A 2. A 3. Yeah, I'll take your clip. And then I will fusion with it. He's like, no, I was meant to be a synchro. What's going on? And then I don't even have to do anything. This is well over 5,000. And there you go. With that, we rank up into Diamond 2, unless they got some kind of surprise. Kinder Surprise Egg? No. I just get to eat the chocolate. Delicious. We have clipped their wings. They can no longer fly. But we soar into Bear 2. I guess that's what we call this now. Oh boy. What is it, my birthday? I love not having to play Yu-Gi-Oh! What you adding? An Eldar, eh? Well, let's go ahead and hit him with the old Maxi then. See if you got yourself something to do with that. Normal summon. A mystical wistical listical. 1. Doom 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 doom. Doom doom doom. Varu. Did you just search a card? Godos has something to say about that. Go, Godos! They're like, what? Come on now. You're playing Godos? I'm playing 3 Godos. Boom, boom, boom. Can't that link put both of them in the back rooms? Yeah. I suppose. But I can steal from them just as well. My Royal Sven. Give me it. Set 3 pass. Kick in some ass. Another Yodel. That's twice as many. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get me a spell, can we? And then they, like, have to negate this, right? Send off a card? Yeah, I'll just send Godos. MST negates. Huh? Oh, I guess they just want to clear room. We can chain block. I'm not super worried about it. I would rather maintain this in case something happened. We have 2 other ways to get into, our main combo player. For the main combo. I see. Big Bird. Sterling Hearts! Thank you for the prime hype. Go, Spirit Sculpture! Go, Spirit Sculptor! Tribute yourself! But I was hoping to sculpt a thing or two. Ibtal. Ibtal? Yeah, we Ibtal here. Yeah, and we just go for Gygas. Gyg ass. Alright, let's take a peek. Let me look at your deck. What? I'm just gonna take a little peek. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll take this Maxi, why not? Just to make sure you never get it. So let's use both of these as level 6s to make Damphir Vampire Sheridan. And then we'll just attach one. Here, you can have your Maxi back. Put this in the graveyard, please. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll steal that. Why not? Give me your bird. MST to negate the second half. I guess they can then summon it out of the graveyard. Sure. Yeah, if you want to negate that, that's fine. So they blow that up. Sheridan is negated. They're like, I can summon the bird back. And I'm like, oh, you like quick plays, do ya? Here, have a quick play of my own. We'll just get that out of there. Activate Mankabell. Funny. We could do both. Assuming this last card isn't exactly in perm or something. Yeah, I think we set off both of them. It's probably a super poly. It could be. Let's go ahead and get our fusion. Let's go 2600, 2400. Let me think for a second. Super poly targets. What could they possibly have? This is a dark, and these are all illusions. So I pretty much just have to use everything on my field. Oh, I can't use Sheridan. It's a high risk, high reward maneuver, chat. But if they've got super poly, we die. Let's try it. We ball. Yo, what up? Attack for 34? Hey! It wasn't super poly! The risk was worth the reward! There is no out. They explode. I was like 90% certain. Probably just MST. Could it just been a third MST? I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know if it was this. It would have saved them. If it was this, it would have saved them. None of the rest of these do it. They did have 2 super polys. Yeah, high risk, high reward. What can I say? Be bold. You will win sometimes. Goat, goat, Scully goat. Goat, goat, what you know? Everybody's got a boat. Goat, goat, Scully goat. Goat, goat, Scully goat. Goat, goat, Scully goat. All right. We got an Ash and a Dream. How are you tonight? I'm doing all right. I'm here. I kind of just have to let that go. I think this is too juicy not to do it. Even though we only have one Xeno! And if they steal the Xeno, chat, what am I gonna do? Not make Xeno? No, my Xeno! How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I cooked up some steaks, but they were well done. Oh no! Why are you playing Theosis in the Hecahands? Cash hands. Cash these hands. You're locked into Ixies. Yeah, but if they can get a regular monster on the board, which they can still have a counter trap. Ibdal. I've got to imagine if they're playing Hecahands with a big Kashtira package, that they're playing a, like, rank 7s. So if they get a Gygus on the field and they get, like, a Godos or another Gygus or something off of me, like a level 7, then they might be able to go crazy go nuts. Yeah, they just take another Godos.
Just because.
Well, thank you, kid, for the $5. No. No, don't do it. That would be too cruel. Their own Xeno. No. I never thought I would be stolen from. Playing in the extra monster zone, classic mistake. What happens if you get a link? Then you can't summon it. They get Sheridan. Is this what I've been doing to people? I belong in here. All right, it's all up to the gambling now. Let's start with Yaddle. All right, they're using it here. Oh, they do get to steal it. I was like, they don't get to steal it if it activates in hand, but they do. Time for my Ibtel. Alright, what are they gonna steal? If they get my Dandalos, it might be over. No, Barone! Barone, betray me. I fed up with this world. There is one hope. We have to get rid of the trap. But this seems like a much tastier negate. Got him. Okay. Then we activate this. Special summon a monster? I mean, don't mind if I do. It's a pity I don't have any. Yeah, that's probably the funniest way to do this. Activate Mankey Bell, make Dandalos, using itself and this. You may have banished my Xeno. You may have stolen my Baron de Fleur. But what if it was my Xeno? How do you like it, Give me your Arise Heart! I will have it! Mine! Oh, mine! Oh, can I just attack directly? Oh yeah, that's much funnier. Just attack them all directly. And we'll do one of these, and Arise Heart, kill your master for game. Luck was on my side, what can I say? Okay, another duel versus Sweato Kaiba. He's here. Please don't droll me. Go for the high risk, high reward maneuver. It pays off. We get a counter trap and a guy. That's twice as many. Hello there. My name is Ibtel. I summon Gygus. Anything else? No. I just summon Gygus. No, no, no! God damn it! All these decks playing their dumbass, fuck-ass, all spell decks. Yeah, this is probably better. We whiff. Well, we do end on 2 counter traps still. It's just, we've got 1 spell negate for a deck that seems to be all spells. They're playing nothing but Radiance and Runicks. Yeah, I don't want to banish a bunch. Plus, then I get to steal it. Now I can pop your spell traps. Yoink. That's what we in the business call the yoinky sploinky. Negate Ray, and what makes you think they're playing Ray? Yeah, I can't let that resolve either. Yes, oh, okay. What were the rest of the cards in your hand? That was it? All right. Sure. Alrighty, so we're not doing too terrible, but we keep knocking at the door to Diamond 1 and then getting pushed back. Like, we win a duel, we lose a duel, and it seems to be almost entirely based around the coin toss. Like, if we go first, we have a really solid game plan, and sometimes when we go second, but a lot of times going second, we just don't have anything, and the board breakers aren't doing enough. Forbidden Droplet and Super Poly are decent, but I think we have to throw in some Fuwaloses as well if we want a chance to break through. And to make room for that, I went ahead and took out 2 copies of Godos. I like this potentially as a hand trap. I think it's especially good against Cool Tune, but we're not running into a whole lot of Cool Tune, so I'm bumping it down to 1. We'll probably move it to 0 at some point, but I do like it as a tech card that against certain matchups we can bring it in. I also took out the third Hecahands trap, the bait. We were never setting that. We never got to a point where we could do all 3. And unfortunately, it's just the weakest of the 3 traps that we could set. So we're still at 40 cards, but now we've got 3 of the Charmy, which should hopefully help us going second. My only concern is that this card is really good at 3, specifically because it means if we get ashed or drolled on any of our other plays, this thing can turn any 2 Hecahands into the fusion and then get us going from there. And by getting 2 Godos out, we now have slightly less copies of the Hecahands. It's possible that we'll have to trade a Sculptor or a Nightmare Apprentice in order to get more of these in. But for now, I'm kind of liking this. So this is version 1.5. It's still the same playstyle, but it's changed up quite a bit. So we'll jump back on the ladder and see if this can get us into Diamond 1. I never set bait over the others because it's just worse in almost every situation because you have to tribute a monster to steal, and oftentimes you just have 1 monster. Okay, so right away we're going second, and we've got the Fuwalos, and I feel like there's really no reason not to just throw this out there. All right, looks like they could maybe do something up against that, but decided not to. Very curious. Yeah, this is one of the few times when I think it's fine. It's like, oh, they'll get to add something and they'll get to send something to the graveyard. Oh, but Godos can't just pull this out because it wasn't properly summoned. They already had it anyway. Send 1 monster from the extra deck to the graveyard, add a Dogmatika. You can't summon out of the extra deck. Well, I want you to summon out of the extra deck, so I'm going to say no to that. Yeah, is it possible they're just playing pure Dogmatika? The whole kit and caboodle. Ah, I see. There we go. Godos. X Dominos. Main phase. Oh, was it not the main phase? Okay, they're going for Branded Fusion. This is hilariously rough for them. Yeah, I get to do something really funny. That could be even funnier if I played like a Mirror Jade or something during the opponent's main phase. Okay. Yo, what up? That's a nice Fallen of Albaz. That's mine now. Thank you. Wait, I do have a target for this. Fuck. What's my target? I don't think I want to do that though, right? Fusion summon 1 using monsters on either, including this card, but you cannot use other monsters. Oh, you control. Oh, buddy. Hold on, yeah. I was like, you can't use 3 cards. You can, as long as they ain't yours. Give me all those. Trifithivern. Sup. Fuck, maybe I should make the dragon that swallows Dogma. See, this is why I like Godos. When it works, it's very funny. Fortunately, Trif can only negate built-in summons, which means, you know, anything that fuses isn't going to be able to do anything. Not target this with card effects. I can't just destroy it, though. He even banished the Albaz. What a guy. Okay. Ooh, Spirit Sculptor. Yeah, let's try this, shall we? Hello there. Goodbye there. Yeah, let's try this. There's the branded Retribution. To the graveyard it goes. And, oh, it can't summon itself. Quem will also... Yeah, maybe I should just, like, beat over the Quem. Then he just... Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. I wish this could destroy shit by battle. That would be really cool. I could crash with the Sanctifier. This sets a card. Sanctifier's really annoying. Yeah. Chat, I think the only way we win this is if we roll the bones. Give me Yodel. Activate Yodel. Grab me Tartaros. We're going to activate this. Give me Dandalos. Quem gets to activate. Oh yeah, I need to just do this now, don't I? We're rolling the bones, baby. Fusion summon. It's time for Xeno! 1. A Tahoo. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this one because it can come back potentially. Not that that does anything. They'll destroy Xeno, trust. They might. Or they could try to Synchro summon and maybe I'll steal the only Synchro out of their extra deck. Or maybe they'll just try to wall up not knowing that all fusions can attack directly. That's not the Ecclesia I thought it was. Alright. Oh boy. What do we got here? If this card is Synchro Summoned, that doesn't matter. You can target one face-up card, negate its effects. Yeah, I like just negating its effects. Quick effect, banish this, summon it. Yeah, we'll just take the 3 champions. What's up? The Fallen and the Virtuous. That doesn't help you. Attack directly. Like, wait. No. Hold on. Sword Soul, destroy your master. They're my 3 champions. They would rather surrender than allow that to happen. Alright, chat. 5th time's the charm. There are 5 fingers on this hand. We have lost the coin toss yet again. But 5th time's the charm. I said it already. I showed the hands already. Surely, this time we'll be able to do it. I believe. Oh, they're like, you wanted a hand trap? Have all the hand traps in the world. Yep. So this is almost certainly, what's it called? Enneacraft, which dies to Droll. And this is, we talk about this in, yeah, we wait for them to have the thing that like shuffles them back to search a bunch. I guess we do this now before they have anything set. Don't let me down, Bruce. Rebirth, yeah, that's its name. But yeah, in Genesis, we talk about Dimensional Fissure is not just a floodgate. Like, obviously it's used as a floodgate, but because Droll is more popular in that format, because Ghost Ogre is more popular in that format, and Valor, and those are all cards that need to go to the graveyard, playing Dimensional Fissure is just like, sometimes it's like having 3 copies of Called by the Grave in your hand. You're seeing decks that, like, as long as this doesn't completely ruin their playstyle, they'll play it just to make sure that, like, whatchamacallit, just to make sure that the hand traps don't resolve against them. Yeah. And that's one of those things we were talking about, like, do we want to play Enneacraft? And like, if I did, I wouldn't play Dimensional Fissure, except I absolutely would, for that exact reason. And yeah, we use the Ash Blossom here. We stop them from shuffling back. Just because this is a deck that, we haven't seen it much on this episode, but we played against them once before, and they search like 9-10 times during the course of their turn. They do so much searching. You just saw like every level 1 monster searches a card, and then they've got another card that like searches them cards, that gives them a card, that searches them a card. And so it's like, if you Droll them, it's just over. So they would absolutely just play this to be like, and now we've turned off Droll. All right, and then how many draw? We getting 4 draws probably. The question is, will that help? This does nothing since we don't have a graveyard. Unless maybe we want to bounce this back so we have a graveyard. I think that might actually be something we want to do. Because we do control one. Fortunately, we drew all the Charmies. And it's not like we can fuse with the graveyard. Activate one of these, but you can only use once per turn. And they activate a card effect, change this face up, negate it, banish one random card from your opponent's hand. As long as it's not... Yaddle. That was my one hope. I guess we try Bruce. Is that a monster? It is. Sure, I'll take your monster. Why not? And then they get to flip one up. And flip all of my stuff face down. Which doesn't really... It does do anything. I guess I can't make this even if the monsters are face down. And they didn't summon from the extra deck, so I can't Typhoon them. I guess we set one of these. That might help us later. And then they do like 1,800 damage. 3,600 damage, pardon me. And this is flip them, and they just can't change ever, so they're just locked down there unless I can get Tartaros back. Jowza specifically says face up. And one face-up monster owned by your opponent. Gotcha. And illusion monster. Okay. And I can't tell if it's an illusion if it's face down. They could just all attack. They have to attack. Oh, they can't attack directly, can they? Sol and Luna. Yeah, they just have to negate, and unfortunately I drew all the hand traps and they drew the out to the hand traps. Can't super poly with face down monsters, can I? I guess it's worth showing that. Alright. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, let's see if we can bait out Ash with this. See if they Droll us. Doesn't look like it. Okay, then Ibtel go. Get me Gygus. What's up, guys? Here's the gas. Let me look at your deck. Oh boy. Decisions. Yeah, we're just taking this and making Barone. And then we'll Yaddle. We'll make Jowza. And then this will get me back follow-up. Let's do this. She's gonna imperm me. Yeah, I'll allow it. Unfortunately, this is the spell trap negate. Oh wait, no, this is the monster negate. Okay. So as long as they don't have like a lightning storm or something, I think we're good. This is what, 4 negates for their 5-card hand? Oh, they didn't activate the effect. They're smart. Destroy 1 spell trap. Target 1 monster. Yeah, let's just negate that, I suppose. And they'll try to negate the negate. And we'll... Oh, even better. Thanks, buddy. We'll negate their negate that negates. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and take that. Those are some nice monsters. It would be a shame if they were all 1 level higher.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Moriocho Radio. 今日もお相手は私、あなたの隣人貝原だ。今朝の一曲はこちら。
And welcome back, hands and handle up. I'm still going. And And here we are, handlers, the dawn of stream number 3. And I think it's time to change things up a little bit. You know, we had our fun in the last couple episodes, but at the end of the day, we were kind of hard stuck at Diamond 2, and I really would like to make it into Master 5 before we start experimenting with stuff. And chat agrees. We had a little poll to ask which version of the deck we would like to try next, something that's a little more serious or something that's a little more goofy, and they decided the more serious of the decks, which is Kash These Hands, a Kash-Tira Hecahands hybrid that makes use of the fact that Fenrir is now at 3. And these offer a couple little advantages to the deck. First of all, they're just more going second cards that we can use. Being able to plop this down and instantly threaten both battle and a banish is really powerful. Same thing with Unicorn, same thing with the Scare Kash. These are all really good go second cards. But even if we're going first, having a Unicorn means that they get punished for hand trapping us. We can steal more stuff out of the extra deck. Even if we don't literally steal it, we banish it into the other realm. And because these are all level 7s, and because a lot of these other Hecahands are level 7s, it gives us more ability to make rank 7s. Ending on a Shangri-Ira is a pretty good first turn control thing. Being able to make a Rise Heart, even though it would be rare, would completely shut down something like Cool Toon or Dracotail. And going second, we have access to Big Eye, which is more monster stealing. So we're still on theme. We've still got all the stealing stuff we can do. The only changes are we're adding in these. We've gotten rid of the Nightmare Apprentice, and we're just keeping the Spirit Sculptor. This is our like one normal summon. And also we've added in 2 copies of Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. This is a card that's been seeing a little bit more play in general, but I decided on this over something like Triple Tactics Talent because it's a level 3 tuner. And now that we have so many 7s, there's a lot more of a chance that we can like summon a Fenrir, add a card, normal summon Bell, and then make Baronne de Fleur before we commit to our Hecahands combo. So I think this will give us just that little bit of extra power we need to push us into Master, but there's only one way to see. So let's jump onto the ladder and see how things are going. All right, first duel of the day, and we're going first. Bodes well for us. What also bodes well, the World Championship qualifiers are happening right now. Ooh, fancy. Which means a lot of the best players might be off doing something else. So that's kind of neat. Let's go ahead and summon this. We Spirit Sculptor first, because if we do this and they Droll us, then we at least have the Ibtel, which allows us to do more combo shenanigans. They did not Droll us. Okay, so let's go ahead and use Fenrir. Let's grab a Scare Kash. Yeah. We can summon this during the opponent's turn if they get rid of this. Let's go ahead and activate that Ibtel. We're going to shuffle that back. We'll get GaGa's. GaGa's effect. Show me your deck. A 2, a 3. Yeah, we're gonna steal that Ash Blossom. Alright, and from this position, I think what we do, I'm gonna go ahead and make Bar on the Floor using the Fenrir. Howdy, howdy. And then we're gonna use the Mankey Bell in order to make this fucker. So we got 1 negate. We got perhaps 2 negates. Ghost Bell. And the Haunted Mansion. Okay, and what we're going to do, actually, I'm going to sacrifice the Scare Kash. We're going to summon this. We're going to banish the Kash-Tira. And this is just an extra monster, so that when we activate this, we can get the 2 for 1. We'll send this off. We'll get the Spell Trap Searcher. And we'll set one of the counter traps. Then we'll activate this to get the other counter trap. So they're in a 5-card hand, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 disruptions. That feels pretty good. Look at all that synergy. Like, we're using the Kash-Tira stuff, but it's all in service of making bigger Hecahands plays, which is what you want to see when you combine something into a thing. Yeah, we will Ash that. So there's 1. We know their top deck. No, it gets we shuffle all of them in. Sylvie? Yeah, we'll take that. I like to have a tuna. Give me your motto. They got it before I could steal. I wanted to steal, chat.
the thievery.
But they wouldn't let me. But there you go. A good example of what this deck does going first. Probably won't show too many more duels that look like that, but you know, now you know. If we get a whole bunch of wins and we're about to rank up, it's because we've been doing stuff like that. All right, third duel of the day, and we are potentially ranking up. We were here a lot yesterday, so I don't want to get our hopes up. I don't want to be too overconfident. I feel like if we get into Diamond 1, we will have stolen the chance from someone else. Okay. We get to do our best Kashtira impression. Special summon. Wow. Search. Let me have Unicorn. Droll. Droll. Let's go ahead and do this first. Give me Gygus. Gygus, crack open their deck and see what's inside. Fallen. Yeah. Ghost Ogre? I'll take a Ghost Ogre. We activate Scare Cash. We summon this. We get rid of that. Then we make bar on the floor using these two. So we have the Kashtira they have to play around. We have the bar on the floor. We have the Monster Negate they don't know about, and we have Ash Blossom. Yeah, not a bad setup into Droll, and I guess they agreed. They did not want to play into what we had. Not the most dynamic of duels, but it got the job done. And with that, our careful plan works out. After spending all yesterday trying to get up into Diamond 1, we reach it here in the first 3 duels. Will we continue this momentum into Master? I guess we'll find out. How many of the Hecahand search spell are you running? Is 2 enough? I'm running 3 of the search spell, and I'm running 3 of the girl who searches the search spell. I feel like you need as much redundancy as possible, even though you do occasionally get hands like this. But especially if you're playing like the Chimera version of the deck, just runs like one of these and one of these. Oh, okay. Good. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna start with this. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Boom. 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 I think we may need to be a little risky with it, chat. I think we may need to get into some risky business. I've got to assume that if they only set 2, that the rest of these are hand traps. And if that's the case, then the move is Bruce. Don't let me down, Bruce. Don't let me down, Bruce. Archfiend playtime. Special summon 1 from your hand or deck. They stole it! But that's supposed to be me! I'm the one who steals! Take control of it until the end phase, but that monster cannot attack unless you control Signing Sark. I see. If that's the case, let's try Yaddle, because we about to have a bunch of stuff in the graveyard. Can you steal it back as a power move? Oh, I gonna! Just you wait and see, brother. Yeah, activate Mankey Bell. Dandalos. Think you can steal my guy? That's my guy! Give him back! The fight for Bruce continues. Only one duelist may claim his soul. Ghost Ogre. Okay, but that don't stop me. Primal Archfiends. This turn, neither player can special summon monsters with the same type they already control. We can't fusion? We won't control it after this. And Mankey Bell comes back. Fuck, I shouldn't have done that, actually. Alright, let me take a peek at your hand. You should have asked me when you had the chance! Now it's mine, brother, and I don't need to make a fusion summon to defeat you! It's my good friend, you may know her as Bar on the Floor! Yeah, get out of here!
No one steals from me and gets away with it!
We'll see. The last, like, 4 or 5 duels, we haven't opened, like, a single Hecahands card. We've got like 12 starters and we haven't gotten any. And that continues. You know, I just want to point out, I think it's the last 5 duels. We have not opened Spirit Sculptor, we haven't opened Ibtel, we haven't opened Yodel, and we haven't opened Hidden Hecahands. 12 cards, nothing. Okay, let's go this. Birth, Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage. Normal summon you. And then I think we set this because as soon as they search, we can summon Bruce. And even though Bruce doesn't have an effect on the field, he'll turn on the counter trap by existing. Well, fuck. Oh, did you activate a fucking spell? Banish all that shit. Now you've got to destroy yourself and either get rid of this and then let me unicorn you, or lose everything in the graveyard. Okay, so they don't lose everything in the graveyard, but I do get to look at their extra deck and take something out, unless they've got, like, Imperm. I guess Forbidden Droplet works. Oh, they just negating everyone. Okay, everyone negated. You could set one mask change. Okay. Droll solos? They haven't searched yet. Oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and activate this so it stops asking. Crusade! They went on many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We can do this. Called by, okay. We can do this. Surprise. Bet you weren't expecting me, huh? This has 0 attack. Oh, if you control an attack. Okay. So we need to do this now. No search for you. The counter trap helps! They get Dark Law plus DPE still, yeah. Infernal Devicer. Battle Phase. Can they kill anything? Yeah, they can kill that. Alright. We livin'. That's a pretty good top deck. When we got all these 7s, baby. Alright, let's do this because we know it'll work. Give me another 7. I want your hero. Give it to me. Let's see. The problem is almost anything we make just instantly dies. Unless, no. Normal Ash, go Barone, force the DPE. Yeah, actually that is funny. Then they have to use the DPE on the Ash. Otherwise I make Barone de Fleur. Because I've got all the 7s. Gotta be strong, gotta be fast, gotta be wiser. Yeah. I'll get something out of your extra deck, why not? How about Sunrise Man? I don't think it'll really matter either way. We get to finally do this. I'll take you, and make a very big eye. Oh wait, I shouldn't have used their monster, fuck. Let's go ahead and banish your monster. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Give me the DPE. Change to attack position. Battling. We go over the Dark Law. Yeah, this is just a permanent steal, right? And then I think, why can we make this? Well, oh, we can make it with the DPE. Do we? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Jowza. This is absolutely worth it. Because then we can get this. We will add the Spell Trap Grabber. And we will grab a Spell Trap negate. Can this grab them from the graveyard? No. Okay. And they said, this is dumb, and they left. Alright, so even though we got into Diamond 1 fairly quickly, we've had a really tough time breaking into Master. It's been really back and forth, and I think we just need to make the deck a little bit more consistent. It feels like we're not getting enough Hecahand stuff, and we're bricking a little too much on the Kashtira stuff. So I took out the Kashtira field spell, and I took out Scare Kash. As fun as those are, we really need to just narrow it down so that we can get these two, because these are the things that'll either bait out hand traps or will be good on the field on their own. Everything else is just like a little bit extra, and it's just too much. And then in order to replace those, we put in 2 copies of Nightmare Apprentice, which gives us a little better chance of getting into our Hecahand stuff. And we also threw in 3 copies of Perulia, took out 1 of the Fuwalos. This, I feel like, is a lot better into many of the decks we've been playing. Like, we've Fuwalosed an Albaz deck, or I guess a branded deck, whatever you want to call it. And they pretty much just, like, didn't give us a single draw while proceeding to summon, like, 4 times out of the hand. And the same thing with Cool Tune, the same thing with like K9. A lot of these decks are much more hand focused. I still think this is good enough, especially if they start to play into it to go into this, but we're putting this down to 2. So we've essentially got 6 copies of Maxi going second, plus the Droll. Ash is more of like a go first card, honestly. And then we've got the Ghost Bell as like a little extra. Maybe we could take this out and try to go back in on Forbidden Droplet or something, but I still want to try to experiment with this a little bit more, especially with these acting as like our go second cards. So this is Cash These Hands, 2.5, because it's still the same fundamental idea, just with some ratio changes. Let's see how it does. And here we are, Legos, dawn of stream number, the official halfway point. Three streams lay behind us. 3 streams lay ahead, and we're still hard stuck in Diamond 2, which doesn't bode well for our Master run, but we've still been having fun, and I've been busy over the weekend ensuring we'll have even more fun. I didn't play any duels on the ladder, but I did hop into the World Championship qualifiers, which gave me the option to test a new version of the deck without potentially ruining our ladder climb. So I didn't add any wins or losses, everything I did didn't count. It did get me some gems so that we could potentially make the Chimera version later, but more importantly, it helped me test out the version of the deck that we're going to be using today, which is Blind Second Hecahands. That's right, we're going to be trying to go second, even though it'll take longer, even though I don't think it'll work as well, just because this version of the deck is very, very funny. Now, as for the Hecahands half of the engine, it's still doing most of the same stuff. In fact, we're still even on the 2 counter traps for now, just in case someone makes us go first or we fail to OTK. But oftentimes we can OTK thanks to Daedalus, which you already know, it steals stuff, it allows your fusions to attack directly, and also anything you've stolen from the opponent. So if we can like snatch steal something or change of heart something or steal it with triple tactics talent, then that can just attack directly as long as we get to Daedalus. The most funny thing we're doing though is Lava Golem with Bot Herder. A Lava Golem I'm sure you're all familiar with. It's just a kaiju, but for 2. You contribute 2 of your opponent's monsters to give them this. That's why we're on the Nightmare Apprentice instead of the Spirit Sculpture. We oftentimes will not have our normal summon at all. And then Bot Herder is this new card that's seeing a lot of play in Mimighoul decks. This essentially says, target a monster your opponent controls, but that you own, and then apply these effects in sequence. Deal 200 damage to your opponent, and take all of the monsters they control except that monster you targeted. So basically we can Lava Golem their 2 strongest monsters, whatever has the ability to negate us, and then just steal everything else and attack directly with it. In fact, a lot of times we don't even need the Hecahands half of the engine. Sometimes this is just there to bait out stuff so we can do a big Lava Golem play. Although, of course, it depends how many monsters the opponent ends on. If they're just on 2, then we will still need all of these. Now, getting to this 2-part card combo isn't all that tricky because we're playing 2 copies of Dark Spirit Mastery, which searches Lava Golem, and we're playing 3 copies of Triple Tactics Thrust, which as long as they still have a monster on board, can search Bot Herder. And if we've already got Bot Herder, it can search Hidden Hecahands, it can search Dark Spirit Mastery, it can search Change of Heart. We've got a lot of targets for what our opponent is doing. Now, because this combo kind of relies on our opponent building a big field full of things, we're not playing any of the cards that would stop them from playing. So Ash Blossom is out, Droll and Lock is out, and in its place, we're just playing Perulia and Fuwalos. We want the opponent to build a big board as long as we get to draw a bunch of cards in the process. So if we can draw like 2 off of this and just get a couple board breakers or draw into Lava Golem with some Hecahands, we can do some crazy shit. The only potential thing to worry about is people quitting after they get Lava Golem. That happened a lot when I was playing the qualifier, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how much the actual Hecahands work. But if this does go off, it's very, very funny, and what else are we here for than to have fun? So let's jump on the ladder and have some freaking fun. Well, things have not been going good so far. We've had 2 duels so far, and both of them have been against Cool Toon. I would have thought that all the meta competitive players would be in the World Championship thing, and we'd be fighting against more rogue decks, but it seems everyone is like on the best deck, which we cannot really beat going second unless we get a God Hand. What do you know? More Cool Toon sleeves? And this time we've got no Charmy. So yeah, it's Cool Toon for the 3rd duel in a row. It's crazy because when we were playing the RB deck last month, we were like decked out for anti-Cool Toon stuff early on, and then just weren't facing enough Cool Toon decks to justify it and ended up changing things. And now it's like we load in with like a rogue deck and it's nothing but Cool Toon all the way down. We'll try this. Let's try Bruce. And then Bruce Effect. Let's see if we can snatch that Ash out of your hand. Oh, for a second I thought I grabbed the Veiler and I was like, wait, 9 and 1. Yeah, and they added the Ash back, so if I do something, they just Ash it. Yeah, unfortunately, it just feels like there's nothing I can do against this deck. It's so much more powerful than mine, especially going first with all the hand traps and everything. Like, I don't know if there was a play I could have made, because they got to look at my hand and look at my top deck and prevent me from getting Gygas, prevent me from getting this. It's like, I mean, I guess I can Typhon. Alright. So I at least get a draw, but now I can't summon anything, so the Lava Golem's useless. Track Maker, yeah, and they just mix just pops something every time. It's just crazy. I remember when Quick Synchroing was like an effect in and of itself that was like worthy of being a card. And then you had a deck like Shaddoll where it's like every time you make an extra deck monster, you get effects because of that. And this deck just being like, what if you could quick synchro and every time you did, you got stuff, and you've got like 5 ways to quick synchro. And we ranked down, sadly. But maybe now that we're ranked down, we won't fight against Cool Toon every time. Oh, they just passing? They just passing. So my triple tactics talents are useless. Let's try this. Set a card. Yeah, maybe I should. I just assumed. I assumed if they passed, it was because they had a whole bunch of shit in hand. Droll and locking and locking and locking. Let's try Ibtel. We're gonna go for Bruce, actually. I assume you're stuck on hand traps. If those were spells and traps, you would have set them. Okay, we baited out a Veiler. Do we even Fusion? Like, we could get more damage on board, but I think I'd rather just save it for next time. Yeah, we could triple tack. Yeah, just set one of these. Maybe we should put an Imperm in so we have something to do in case this happens. Well, I guess I could have made, oh great, 1 Zoodiac does everything. Huh? I feel like there's a million other things you could have done. They didn't even attack directly, yeah, because they wanted to use the Whiptail for some reason. It's not even the biggest Zeus, it's just like a moderate Zeus. And they're Zeusing the one spell trap. Another bot herder. Disappointment! Ah. So they're a fun haver, I see. Yeah, we're just doing this. Dandalos. Give me your Zeus. In perm, so I can't attack directly. I'll set this to scare them. Oh, they don't know, chat. Sorry, I'm just an illusion. Alright, come on, Lava Golem. Come on, Lava Golem. Give me the Lava Golem. I just want a Lava Golem. Let me lava my Golem. That's not a Lava Golem. I guess we can activate this, though. Wait. Hold up. They have activated one in the main phase. Triple Tactics Talent. Get me Dark Spirit Mastery. Set it? Oh no. I will be adding it to the hand. Dark Spirit Mastery. Discard the other bot herder. Add Lava Golem. I will take you and you. Bot herder. Target the Lava Golem. Give me your future. Future! Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, you say. I'll just attack into that. Do I make Zeus? No, I think this is better, right? Yeah, I'll just keep this. Hold up, we might be in this, chat. His 3 rats are dead. All rats are in the graveyard. Snatch Steal. Funny joke. Get rid of the Ash Blossom. They keep setting. I wonder what they're trying to stall for. What do they have that outs this? You're gonna run out of hand traps eventually, buddy. Yeah, I mean, you ain't allowed to do that. Come on, give me part of the Hecahands engine. You. Getting another Lava Golem won't help us, though. I will deck then. Let's try it. Discard the Fua. Get a second Lava Golem. I could do 100 per turn now. Yeah. Battle. Go away. Another one. Yep, I'm gonna keep stopping it. And I think at this point, it's probably better to just, slap a Zeus on that baby. The Zeus caboose is on the loose! End phase? I mean, yeah. I just hope this isn't waking the dragon or some shit. Oh, it's just in perm. Fuck! I can't close out this duel! They do only have 6 cards left of the extra deck. You can't win this fight! Is this the 3rd Ram? No, it's just a Veiler. They exist out of spite. There we go! Finally! We won a game today! And we got to use the cool bot herder thing. That was neat, right? Alright, so after trying this and only getting 1 win so far, I still think it has potential. I still want to try to make it work, but I think we need to go all in on the blind second half of this deck, which means getting rid of the 2 counter traps and replacing them with Lightning Storm. Now, I don't really want to destroy my opponent's monsters, because then I wouldn't have anything to Lava Golem or steal. But this gives us something that we can deal with spell traps with, and also a way to bait out monster negates. You know, if they have an RS and we activate this, then most likely they will use the RS, and then we can activate like Bot Herder and steal it or something like that. We also took out 1 copy of Mankey Bell because most of the time we have some way to search it, and instead replaced it with 1 Infinite Impermanence. just in case we get into a situation like last time where we have to use like triple tactics thrust and we need something. And also, if we do have this in hand, it is something that's good going second, where we can either disrupt a play that might be too strong, or just save it for our turn and in-perm something in the start of the turn. We do have a couple other go second things I was considering. I do have 3 copies of Spell Card Monster Reborn, but we'll see, This is 3.25, jumping back in. So many of these Hecahands effects need to be quick effects. Yeah. Either that or, you know, have some of the other ones have the effect where, like, instead of shuffling themselves back into the deck, you just, like, reveal them and then search from the deck. And that way you can use the reveal effect and the send to graveyard effect in the same turn. We're up against Clasher. Well, I barely even know her. Fortunately, Enneacraft is the one flip deck that loses to Max C. Of course, what we do is going to depend greatly on how far they extend and if we can get Lava Golem. So we'll be right back. And we got the Lava Golem! Do we Lightning Storm first and maybe have them flip up something? Yeah, let's see if they've got anything. Destroy all the spell traps. So I guess we just going... well, what was it? A lot of them are if you search, they search too, right? Yeah, so let's try this. We'll get this. Okay, they don't appear to have any of the searchy cards. Weird. Let's go ahead and just assume that the 2 you set first were the best ones. Alright. Give me the rest of your shit. I'll be taking those. Ah, I see. Flip. Destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. Let's just get rid of that, shall we? Flip. Destroy a spell trap. Anyway, here's Zombie Vampire. I may be cheating just a little bit, you know, just using some level 1 monsters to make a rank 8. Special summon. Yes, I will take your Max C. And this activates? Sure. I'll get this back. Let's go ahead. Gygus. Okay. I was wondering if they were going to surrender. I was like, I can get game on this. It's just going to take me a moment to figure it out. I'm glad we finally beat an Enneacraft. All it took was Max C and the Charmy. Please ban Max C. A high stakes battle. Whoever loses this goes down into Diamond 4. A real sad state of affairs, you know. I got my hopes up playing in the World Championship qualifiers, thinking that that would be a pretty good representation of the meta, and it is not. It was way less competitive than what we're facing today on the regular ladder. Unfortunately, I thought like this would be a decent the fuck is that? Aspaschool? Oh, this is a Ghoti match. Alright, we're at least against something kind of rogue. Or not kind of, something very rogue. I'm not sure if we could do it. We open with another Gygus in hand, and they've got a lot of stuff going on. It really depends how much work this Lightning Storm can get in. And if we get some way to Lava Golem. Again, maybe I just got lucky. To be fair, I only played... No, I played like 10 duels or whatever, but it felt like I got to the combo 90% of the time. Because we've got 5 ways to get to Lava Golem and 6 ways to get to Bot Herder. But it feels like the last few duels, it's been nothing but getting Bot Herder, and it's a dead card if you don't get Lava Golem. And I don't want to lower it, because getting Lava Golem without the Bot Herder, like, it still does some stuff, but it doesn't do as much stuff. So we'll see. They've got some cards in attack. Maybe we can get them with a big, hard Lightning Storm, and then do some stuff. SP. I guess that work. We got all Hecahands. Oops, all hands. And they come back. Alright, yeah, we just fire this off now. They either lose the stuff or they use their synchros before they're ready. Alright, well at least SP is gone. White Aura Whale, okay. We are vulnerable to Ghoti of the Deep Beyond, I believe. And then they're getting a Snopios. The monster is special summoned. You can target one of those monsters and 1 banished fish. Banish both that opponent's monster and this card. Yeah, I gotta try. Go, Gygus. Yep. Off you go. Getting Zep. Although that means they have to synchro now, because Zep is only quick when it's summoned. Yeah, let's try it. We know they've got a Snopios in hand. Don't let me down, Bruce. See what they got. One random card in hand. Ah, Fish? I will take Fish. Okay, they synchroing now. The Deep Beyond! Banish all cards on the field. And then if this is banished, you could special summon it, at which point it does nothing. So unless that last card is Ash, and I don't think it is, what we can do is use Mankabell. I think it's just Snopios, right? So we can make Jowza. And then Jowza can grab us the spell, Tartaros. Then we can activate Tartaros. We go Dandalos. Dandalos take their fish. That's my fish. So we'll zombie vampire. We activate. Send this. Damn, not a single one. Yeah, we hit all spells. I really needed to hit something else. So, 3,000. 3,000. They ain't dead. This damn bot herder. Yeah, they have Snopios. I will allow it. And they can chain block it, son of a bitch. Yeah, I can't allow this to resolve, though. So, we send that off. Continue the main phase, yeah. Blow this up. Then they get a banished fish. Add it to the hand. And then, yeah, then we just send back the Barone. So we can maybe summon it again next turn. Oh wait, no we don't, because Keith will just banish it again. Very shiny fish. A very fishy match. They're getting a level 4 Toxic Box Fish. Target one card in either player's graveyard, so they're getting rid of the Jowza. And if it's banished, you can destroy a face-up card. Abyss Keeper. This is link summoned, you can special summon. One other fish you control and one card your opponent controls and banish them. Yeah, I think I have to do it before they do that, because otherwise, if I wait, then I lose everything. I lose everything. With this, I retain a 3,000 defense wall. Oh, well, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But now they have Snopios. Yeah, Snopios into Sykes is probably like 5,000 by itself. Shuffling back all the extra deck monsters. Alright, so they're banishing those two, and then that triggers Sykes. Sykes will banish another and get itself, so they'll have two tuners coming back. Yeah, yet again, my only hope is to draw exactly Lava Golem. I think I will survive this turn, but I have to get exactly Lava Golem. White Aura Whale. So I'm not dead, but I'm taking a lot of damage. 100. Come on, Lava Golem, I need you! That ain't it, folks. Unfortunately, we rank down yet again. A sad state of affairs, to be certain. But at least it was an interesting duel. It wasn't another, like, branded Cool Tune duel. Alright, everyone. So, as fun as the Go Second version can be, as neat of an idea as it was, it just wasn't working on the ladder, unfortunately, you know. It's really sad. Playing during the qualifier cup, I had some pretty good duels. I wish I had saved them, because I would love to show off what the deck can do when it works. But today, it just wasn't working. The ladder is just way harder than the qualifier cup for one reason or another. So I wanted to stick on that all day, but rather than risk D-ranking all the way back down to Diamond 5, I think we need to go back on the Kash Tier 1, see if we can run back up to Diamond Diamond 2, so that for the last 2 streams, when we're playing the Chimera version, we have a pretty good start. Maybe we can break into Master by the end of the month. So we're back on Kash These Hands, pretty much the same build we were on the other stream, and we'll just see how far we can get with that. Alright, we're finally ranking up potentially into Diamond 3, but we're fighting against the Devil. Gotta watch out for the Devil, chat. Gotta have a good grip. Alright, we got Ash, we got Fenrir, we're getting 60 card branded probably. Ah, I see. One of those hands, is it? Yeah. And this is where they hit me with the Maxi anyway. No. Fenrir! Give me a card. Droll? No Droll. Yugioh? They gotta have more stuff in hand, right? Alright, don't let me down, Bruce. The Bruce juice is on the loose. Fuck, triple tactics talent. Well, you know, such things happen from time to time. Do I tribute for the unicorn and then get the thing and then bring back the Fenrir? Yeah, I do think so. Give me Burf. What do you think are the chances that their 60 card deck plays Nibiru, chat? 10,000%. Nibiru isn't real, it's just a myth. Created by Europeans to trick you. We just go for this. Yep, we got it. We're back. And all it took was our opponent utterly bricking. Fly me to the moon. Let me swing among the stars. Let me know what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. Fuck. I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean anything. Chain. Guess what, bitch? I had 2 of them things. The problem with the Chimera build, chat, is that it plays 4 Hecahands cards. I'll summon Godos. Give me that shit. Well, they use the Widow Anchor now. They're like, no, anything to protect Ray. Another one. Spirit Sculptor. Yoink. No, I think we do it like this. We just have to go big or go home, chat. It's the only thing we've learned. Mankibel! We're making Xeno, baby! Using everything! And then this will bring back the Godos. And yeah, we'll reuse this. Negated? What in the Sam Hill? But he came back. Battle phase. Now that I'm negated, I can destroy you by battle. Yeah, I'll take the extra draw. Didn't see the search window for Anchor. I did. Now destroy Xeno. It'll be very funny. Yes! You fool! You foolish, foolhardy fool! Give me all your monsters! Every last one! You were afraid of losing one ray? No, my friend. Now all the rays belong to me. Nom 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 nom. And Godos gets in for 23. They've been Schmeckledorf. Let's go. Zombie vampire. Highway robbery. How dramatic. Here, you can have Rose back. Another Widow Anchor. Go Yugioh. It's very unlikely that this will hit, chat. But if it does, it'll be funny. Let me take a peek. What are the chances I'll find the 3rd ray? Okay, 0%. Yeah, I think we do this. Shangri-La. This music really makes the comeback sound so nefarious, chat. There we go. Use a spell at your own peril. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. I guess that'll do it. So they negate that, it can't protect itself, and then they blow up everything. What's the last card in hand? Rose comes back. The last card doesn't even need to be engaged. Does it matter? Your Kash stuff comes back anyway. 1, you assume this will survive until the end of the turn. 2, you assume I'll survive until the end of the turn. Have you not played against Sky Striker in the last, like, 5 years? They're an OTK machine. Opponent messed up, did they? Huh? Oh, that's not linkage. I mean, it's probably fine. We don't have any quick effect effects. We have no recovery, as I've often said with this deck. It's all lemons! Lemons all the way down.
Lemons?
Hey, guess what? Ghost Bell! How spooky! Why am I still here? Just to suffer? Yep, keep going. I think Fallen in the Virtuous is too splashable. Yeah. If it were somehow an archetype card. Yeah, it's just, the longer I play this game, the more I'm just like, man, Genesis is such a good idea. Wouldn't it really help balance if, like, the really powerful cards couldn't be played together? Like, you had to choose a little bit? It's like, Fallen in the Virtuous is good going first and second, and good in the grind game. I'm like, yeah, which is why every deck shouldn't be able to have it. Yeah, I don't even know how to play around this. Aw, why didn't they do the thing? Yeah, they just get to go plus like 5 here. Wait, why didn't these trigger? Huh. Using that now. Oh, because then they can immediately Ixie summon what's her name. Yeah, so this is 2 banishes. That turns off all graveyards. Oh, is that it? So we summon Gygus. Oh? You're allowing me to Gygus? Negate its effects. Ah, okay. I didn't know this had a quick effect as well. Big Eye! Special summon Unicorn. Give me the birth! Birthing time! They call me Big Bertha. Battle phase. Attacking the defense wall. We're Zeusing, baby! You can tag out, but it won't help you today. I've already used this turn, right? Yes, I can't do that. None of the counter traps do anything, and I can't use the fusion. So we just set this and hope. Martha? How about Notha? Was that a good one, chat? Notha? That working with the group over here? No, now Michaelis can banish the Zeus. Search the card that searches them 2 cards. And then I think they can make another one. Pax. Battle phase. Okay. I guess just to play around Taylor. Huh. I wonder what that card could be. Fenrir, my friend, help me. Help me solve this problem. I'm rearing my ugly fin again. Grab me a unicorn. Please be banished face down. Thank you. 24. I didn't think that would work, to be honest. Oh, you got Ash's last card? I think Ash might be last card, chat. But I have to try. Please don't Ash. They didn't Ash. This. Oh no, we should have gone for Bruce. Yeah, for some reason I thought I was like, it's getting late. Yeah, I should have gone for Bruce. Yeah, for some reason I thought I still had the other one, the one that searches spell traps, and it didn't click into my mind that I just used it to search the card I got. I should have gotten it all and looked at their hand and taken the last monster. Huh? We know they have packs, right? What's going on here? 1850, a fine year. I'm very confused. Are they out of sisters? Did they use every single sister? Spirit Sculptor. This is game, I don't even have to search. Somewhere, deep in a basement, Spirit Sculpture's win rate counter ticks up by 0.01%. I didn't think we were getting out of that one alive. Oh, mama. And here we are, handlers. The dawn of the penultimate stream. We have 2 more chances to try to make it into Master, and we're still hard stuck at Diamond 3, so it's time to get serious. No more mucking about, as some people might say. We're going to play the best version of Hecahands, which has some pros and some cons. That version is Chimera Hecahands, at least from what I've seen. I looked at several different builds, and this seemed like the best build. Pro. It gives us a lot more room for non-engine stuff. Not only are we on like 12 hand traps, but we're also playing Super Poly, and we went ahead and whaled, thanks to a gift from a generous person here in chat, to get a copy of Fallen and the Virtuous. So we've got some pretty good like tools that can help us break boards going second or be set going first. We've got a bunch of hand traps, and then adding in the Chimera stuff gives us a more disruptions going first, and the ability to do something like make a Guardian Chimera going second and have some non-target pops using the Chimera fusion. The cons to this are twofold. One, we're hardly playing any Hecahands now. We're playing 9 cards, and they're all like one-ofs. You know, we're just down to 1 Ibtel, 1 Yodel, 1 Gygus, and 1 of the search spell. I put in 1 of the fusion, and honestly, most decks don't play this. Most decks don't play Dandalos in the extra. They don't play Xeno. I'm keeping these 3 in to try to make it a little bit more Hecahands. But honestly, what you're doing is playing a Chimera deck, and then when this goes to the graveyard as fusion material, it lets you search any illusion. So you can search Ibtel. Ibtel gets Gygus. You steal a monster. You make Jowza. You search the fusion or the spell. And then the spell gets you this and a counter trap, and then you use this to get the other counter trap. So you're ending on the full Chimera end board, and then just 2 of the counter traps. That's pretty much all we're doing. The other thing to this is that I have never played Chimera. I've never done a Let's Learn on it. I sat here for about 2 hours before stream started and tried to get a crash course to learn it. It's a little complicated. You know, it's not the most complicated, but it's more complicated than Hecahands. So it might be a little tricky going into Diamond with this deck I'm not super familiar with. I may make mistakes. But if I can get it done, then we'll have a pretty good end board that can maybe get some semblance of Hecahands up into Master. So let's jump on the ladder and see if we can get it done. Hands, 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 hands. We got the hands, hands, hands. I felt like I was building to something and then I didn't. Many such cases. Okay, we're going second, but we got a lot of hand traps. Yo, what up, Squid? Hey Joe, longtime viewer from YouTube from like 2017, coming for the first time. Well, welcome. Sales Band, Droll and Lockbird. Oh boy. We've reached that level, have we? This is normal summoned. You could special summon one warrior. Yeah, I'll try to stop that. Yeah, I mean, Droll's the one to pick because it's like the only one I can't chain. Apply one of these, change the battle position, special summon one from your hand. Yeah, go ahead. They summon him from the hand all over the place. Do not apply the effect. Okay. Anyway, here's Fuwalos too. Sorry, buddy. Dugaris, the Timeless. They ain't in good shape if you Dugarison. Draw 2 cards, discard 1. This is detached, you can add 1. This is detached, you can add 1. Okay. I am unfamiliar with what GaGaGa Automat can do, and I'm noticing that this person has like a whole royal deck, which doesn't necessarily mean they're an expert of it, but I feel like you gotta be pretty dedicated to royal out your deck. So maybe they can make a board that's just like, it won't matter if I have Super Poly and Fallen in the Virtuous, they can just do everything. Yep. Goodbye. 1 card goes back. Glad these cards are fair and balanced. Super Poly. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Get rid of the 2 Ixies. I should have put this in attack mode. So if I put Dark, they can't target any Dark monsters. They're gonna target that, and we are going to Fallen in the Virtuous. You can't rank up if you don't exist! Ah, I should have gotten rid of the other one. Yeah, I should have gotten rid of the Tachyon. Fallen in the Virtuous saves us! Maybe? Discard 2 cards. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. And one of the fusions. Yep, let's get rid of this. You can activate effects like Super Poly in the end phase again. Oh, can I? We do have Droll. It's just a matter of if they can get enough damage on. They still have 9 cards in the extra deck, so they might be able to make something. Ah, is that a search card? Damn shame about that. I know how much you like Droll. Now, can they assemble enough lethal here? Yeah, I guess I know in the future. I didn't expect them to have the Galaxy Tachyon stuff. What does this deck do going second? Die, probably? Well, it's not been a good day so far. And we don't win the coin toss. And we're going against someone who's having a good day. Maybe we'll get good hand traps. I mean, we got the hand trap. Hello, it is me, the bug. And they had Ash. Maxi minigame failed. Centurion. Great. I love Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Fuck, we drew the 1 of. Yeah, I guess we try this. Alright, they letting it go through. We get Gazelle. This is probably winnable. They can make a second Blazar. It's probably not winnable. Yeah, we're gonna special summon this. We just gotta hope. I mean, they've already used something, so we're probably fine. Nightmare Apprentice. Activate the effect. Yeah, I think I have to try this here. If they let the fusion go through, we can chain block some stuff. Oh, shit, I didn't think we'd get this far. Yeah, I think we go for the Guardian Chimera here, right? Then we can draw 2. So, Guardian comes out. Then we go Chain Link 1, Chimera, Chain Link 2, Search with Gazelle, Chain Link 3, Summon from Graveyard, which is the thing we need the least. And now they have to use this to try to get it out, otherwise I can pop this before they can negate it. Yeah, so they have to use that negate. The question is, okay, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's cards while you control a Centurion. So that can't be destroyed. I want to pop the Tuner. So I pop the Tuner and then they can't Synchro Summon. Okay, so we add the Hecahands. Then we draw 2. Those are pretty good ones. Pop this. The face-up Centurion leaves the field. You can special summon this card. If this card is Synchro Summoned, cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was summoned out of the extra deck. Okay. Yeah, those are some great draws. And there's the level 8 Tuner. Yeah, so we pop this now, right? Or do we wait for them to try to Synchro and then we pop it? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, we wait until they activate the field spell to try to Synchro and then we pop this. We go, not today! We send Albion and we get rid of the Tuner. Getting rid of that. That makes sense. Stops me from getting the extra Fallen and the Virtuous at the end phase. So that goes away. They can no longer Synchro. Ah, fuck! They can! Chaos Angel. I forgot about Chaos Angel. Okay, but they didn't make it with a light, so that's good. A beast and an illusion. This is an illusion? Yeah. So I can do this. We can make this guy using you and you. He's probably an illusion. Send 1 from your deck to the graveyard. I already have almost everything I need. I don't think there's anything else that really benefits from going in the graveyard. So yeah, I'll say fine to that. Let's go ahead and activate the Ibtel. Gygus. Ah, I see. It's a pity I don't have Barone in this. I should have put Barone back. Okay, I think I got this actually. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna activate. And we're actually gonna get this. Activate Tartaros. Fusion. We're gonna make Dandalos. Dandalos effect. Steal you. Activate this back to my hand. Go to battle phase. Unfortunately, we can't destroy anything. I'm dumb. I thought all fusions could attack directly. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't destroy. Fuck. And now they're on Elfnote shenanigans. Yeah, and the Elfnotes have a non-targeting negate, right, with the trap. My only hope is somehow they mess this up and they can't get over everything in battle. No, they have a Barone. Yeah, I mean, you can see kind of what this deck is trying to do. I guess I need to play a second copy of... what's his name? The Chimera. No, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because Cosmic Blazar Dragon would just negate anything I tried to do. Like, I could set the Chimera fusion, but what good would that do? This guy can send Ibtel. Yeah, but I summoned this before I even got any Hecahands in the graveyard. I expected the Snatch Steal deck to OTK. I mean, the blind second one can, if they don't have like 5 negates. But I ain't playing that version. Level 10, eh? Dis patter, dat patter, pitter patter, splitter splatter. I think we're dead. Hard to say. Yeah, you ain't targeting me today. Kodal says nodal. Shuffle it into the deck. Negate it, okay. Do they have another targeted destruction to get rid of Dandalos, though? Oh yeah, they've got this, which is a non-targeting negate. And that's, what, 15,000 minus 5,000 is still... like, even if everything blocked, I wouldn't have enough. So banish this, target one, summon it. Save me, except they haven't used the Barone negate yet. This can negate monster effects? I thought it was just summons. Yep, and with that, we rank down. Alright, so as you just saw, things not working out good so far, and there's not a whole lot we can change as far as the main deck. I'm not willing to take out the Fusion Summon quite yet, and even then, it wasn't like we bricked on that one card. And instead, I just changed up the extra deck. We added back in the Barone, so if we happen to steal a hand trap off the top, we can make that. Although I'm not sure that would have helped us in the last game, it might have been better. And having Guardian Chimera. You know, maybe if we'd had both of these, like if we had made this, and been able to threaten the Guardian Chimera during their turn, we might have been able to play through some stuff. I don't know. We'll see how this works. We'll try it out again. This is 4.1 because it's just a couple extra deck changes. See how it works. Yep, changing things up has not helped. We have not won a single game since changing to Chimera. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just getting unlucky. This feels insanely bricky. It feels like you're playing a whole bunch of Chimera stuff that, like, if you get multiples of any of them, they just conflict with each other. They die to Ash, they die to Droll, they die to Maxi, every Charmy. We're gonna keep trying, but things are not looking good, folks. I think the Go Second version was better. Alright. Oh, it's not much, but at least we get one win, and we're back to the 50-50 win rate. They're my hero, I tell you what. Yep, unfortunate brick. And then if we summon this, and it gets impermed or ashed or whatever, then the Perulia's dead. Yeah, do I just let that go because I can't do anything anyway? Oh, I would add a Hecahand. Yep, we're just doing this. I forgot when this... No, I couldn't fuse anything. That was the problem. I guess I could make a Guardian Chimera, but I'd have to give up the Ash, and then I wouldn't have enough creatures to do it. It's Albaz. I mean, I do have something to deal with that. Special summon an Ecclesia? Sure. The Golden Sword Soul. Let's do it. Let's rip each other's heads off. Oh, I thought this had 2,500. Maybe I should have waited. Hey, free card. This gives us a pretty good thing. And they didn't get the Albion in the graveyard, so they don't get to search the Fallen. And or the Virtuous. Oh, they did get one. Never mind. I think I need to Ash this to summon them from, to stop them from summoning an Albaz that, like, fuses with my dude. Oh, I didn't think they would branded Retribution. Yeah, they've done that. Then they get to summon something. I can't activate a second one though, right? Yeah, this ain't once per turn. Let's go, baby! Unfortunately, I can't stop that or I wouldn't be able to make the thing that I need to make. But I can blow up the Albaz on resolution, so it's fine. White Albaz. Just use all the hand traps. Bird, pterodactyl. One, a Tahoo. So this one just gets an Ecclesia. And they fusion summoning. Oh, they're making their own Guardian Chimera. No, it's the dragon that devours the Dogma. Okay, this lets me get the Hecahand stuff, and I think that's what we want to do. We get the Hecahands, we draw 2, we blow up this. Shuffling back their own things, eh? Okay, let's get Hecahandsies. GaGaGa, let me look at the top of their deck. Okay, thank you. Jowza, and we've only got one Hecahands engraved, so... Oh wait, we could use this. What can I make with the Chimera Fusion? Just another Guardian Chimera that won't kill anything? Yeah, I think this is probably better. If we have any chance of slowing them down. We're gonna get this. We're gonna set the monster negate. Battle phase. Run over this. We can't allow them to get to Albaz because that outs everything. Unless, wait, if we steal their Albaz, if we let them get to Albaz and then we use the Hecahands on it, we can steal it and then use it to make our own dragon that devours the Dogma. Yeah, and that seems like a good thing to negate, like, with this. Give me your Fallen and the Virtuous. I play that card too. That'll let us deck then. I'll be able to activate 4 of them in one turn. Or in one game. Are they gonna do it? Discard the Brandon Fusion? No. Our Albaz! Give that shit to me! Maybe you're familiar with this card. His name is Fallen of Albaz? Did I miss the timing? I think I might have missed the timing. I was hoping when he was summoned I could use it. Maybe, oh, can this not be affected by it? I thought it was like one of those other things. Well, if I had known that, I would have put him in defense mode. Oh, he's still here. But she came back. Nightmare Apprentice. It's your fucking nightmare. Okay. Summon an Ecclesia. Okay. They just got the one. Let's do one of these. I was thinking I would do this. Wait, they don't have the fusion. Yeah, I think we just get rid of this. We send our own. We pop this, because it's an and if you do, and they don't do. Let's get this back. Nightmare Apprentice. That gets us more negates and stuff. You can add 1 Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. It has to be the fusion. Fuck. We never made the fusion. You're only playing 1 Albaz and you have it? Yeah. I don't have Xeno. And I don't have enough room for links and stuff either. Yeah, this is all I can do. We do have 1 bit of interruption. They still have most of their deck, though. We got game here. No? No. Do they know which one to pick is the question. They don't. They're going after their own white Albaz, so they can get it back into play. Hold up. They may not know. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that this is also... Oh, wait, you can shuffle itself back. Yep. Although if they can't get rid of Jowza, I think I can just make it again. Yeah, I used all my fusions too fast. I wish this could grab from graveyard. A little bit of damage in my life. A little bit of damage from my wife. Oh, brother. Buddy! Pal! Friend! You had so many zones to place that in. Your Quem ain't coming back. She's banished forever to the Nether Realms. Columns are a very important thing. Give me back my spell. Yeah, I guess if they have something they can do with that. We just go to battle phase. Just in case. Fusion summon. Dandalos. Using these two. Attack directly for 29. Somehow, some way, we managed to get one good duel out of this. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. That was a long one. We're about to rank down. I'm not sure if you saw that. Things not going well. It is really weird that first episode, that first session, I went in with really low expectations and was blown away by how well we did. And ever since then, it's been the exact opposite. Exciting. Good old Vanity's Fiend. Everybody loves that guy. Oh, well, I got one hope. I just gotta hope they don't have the thing that stops me from targeting. Or destroying. They've got one for each. Nope, they got the one that stops me from targeting. Yeah, like they have game on board now. They just flipped that. They had the destroy anyway. Yeah, but they could just end their turn and they would deal 1800 damage to us. So yeah, now we're officially back where we started on episode 1. The Chimera build did not help in the slightest. Alright, farmhands, here we are, the final Hecahands stream, and things are not looking so good. We had a very promising start. You know, I went into this month thinking this deck would be absolutely terrible, and in the first 2 streams was blown away by how powerful it was, and then spent the next 4 streams getting slowly bumped down, trying to make what I thought would be stronger versions of the deck, only to end up back where we started again, in Diamond 5. I think our chances of making it into Master this month are almost nothing. So, you know what? Fuck it. We could sit here, banging our head against the wall, trying to make this deck good, or we could just acknowledge that it's not a very good deck, and try to have as much fun as we can. And I think the most fun we had was with the pure version at the beginning of the month. So I decided to go back onto that, but make a few silly little changes. Just a couple to spice things up. You know, we managed to craft one illusion gate, so I've thrown that in as a go second tech. Lets me wipe the board and steal something, which I can use. And then we're going in hard with a couple extra stealing cards. We're playing Exchange, which allows me to look at my opponent's hand and they look at my hand and we both swap a card. So I can potentially steal like an Ash Blossom or a Maxi or a Charmy before they activate it, or maybe force them to activate it in a position where they don't want to. And we've also got Lullaby of Obedience, which is kind of the same thing. You pay 2,000 life points, you declare a monster card, your opponent looks at their deck, and then if they have that card, they either have to put it in your hand or summon it to your field. And declaring Ash on this is kind of a win-win, because it's really easy to get into any of these level 7s and make like a Barone to floor if they put it on the field. And if they give it to our hand, well then we just have an Ash Blossom. And then in addition to that, I'm just playing Triple Tactics Talent. This is a very good card, both going first and going second. You know, go first, we can either draw 2 more cards, try to get into our combo, or pick something out of their hand, and going second, we can steal more monsters. So I'm just gonna jump into this. Maybe we'll try out some more funny techs if this ends up working. Maybe we'll end up removing them if we're just not having fun, but the objective tonight is just to have fun playing Hecahands, trying to see what the goofiest shit we can do. Hopefully someone will actually destroy Xeno and we'll get to steal their whole board. That'll be fun. So let's try that and see how it goes. Second duel of the day, serving it up Gary's way. First duel of the day did not go well. We opened all hand traps, going first. This time, we did not open all hand traps. I think we want to send off the Bruce, right? Yeah. Don't let me down, Bruce. It's a nightmare! If your nightmares look like this, brother, I want to know what your dreams look like. Oh, Nifroth, raiding with a party of 61. Welcome, raiders. Ritter, would you like to say something to the people who have just raided? Maybe give them an idea of how this show works and what kind of things we do here. Thank you, Critter. He has such a way with words. It looks as though we've been hit by Dominus Purge, which is kind of unfortunate. We do not have the cross-out designator for this. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go hard. Let's try it. Hope they don't have Ash, too. Actually, I think this locks them out of Ash, right? So we get to go for Ibtel. And I get to set a card. Yeah, I'll set the Spell Trap Negate. I'll set it 5 times. And then we'll activate this. Shuffle it back. We get Gygus. I think he was the final villain in Earthbound, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, Anubis, Jamaica, is that fucking Ash Blossom? And we'll do one of these. Search me a card. Search me a card, you're the searchy man. Search me a card tonight. The question is, what do we want to do? The thing is, now that we know they're on man, like, Bruce is unlikely to hit. I think we just want to go for Tartaros of all things. Because it just gives us the ability to bounce something back if we really need to. And then we're going to set 2. I will have to allow that. Setting some cards, setting some cards. Setting some cards. Alright, alright. Draw a card. It's Yaddle. I'm going to try this first. Yeah, go right ahead. So they get Apophis, semicolon, the Serpent. To get Apophis, semicolon, the Swamp Deity. Ah, perfect. Give me another Ash Blossom. This time I will do the thing. What are they going to negate? This already used its effect. These already used their effects. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Yeah, you can negate the thing that already used its effect. And the other thing that already used its effect. You're a little late. Solemn Judgment. I think not, friend. I have counter traps of my own. God works for me now. Get over here, Solemn Johnson. I'm reaching. Anyway, get that shit off of my field. Get out of here. You're done, buddy. We're the solemn ones now. I'm not sure. I'm sure Mr. Metal has already used it, but if not, Mr. Metal, at some point you gotta add in the, like, virtual insanity, like the guy slowly, like, creeping towards you. I assume you're familiar with that.
Dancing, walking, rearranging furniture.
I'm gonna try Spirit Sculpture first. No one knows what this card does. The Fallen and the Virtuous. Shit, man. Oh, well, nothing I can do about that. Let's try this. Yeah, I think I have to allow that to go through, sadly. Yeah, because we know Femina is in hand and we need to hit that to stop the fusion. So we can go with Nightmare Apprentice. We can apprentice our nightmares. We can grab you. We got a Droll. Jeez. They call him Dr Handtraps over here. Well, that makes my options really clear. Oh, buddy. What you didn't know is that I'm the master of fucking patience. Get that shit out of my house. You ain't fusing anything, bucko. Give me Dandalos. 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 1850, a fine year. Give me your dude. Game's over. All the hand traps in the world didn't save you this time. And finally, your own Arthelion. He works for me now. Now I got the power of God and Arthelion on my side. Ah, I see. Lots of funny cards. Lullaby of Obedience. Give me your Ash Blossom. What do you mean you don't have Ash Blossom in your deck? Do you have all three of them in your hand? It's a 97% chance card played. I found the one person. It must be Enneacraft or something. That's gotta be the only explanation. Brother, I am ill. Gygus. Sure, I'll get a card. Diabells. I'm just playing like an all-in Diabells deck. Maybe we should have called Maxi instead. Having Maxi in our field doesn't do a whole lot. We go ahead and get this. I'm gonna trade out the Illusion Gate. It ain't doing much for us here. Yeah, we're doing it like this. I'm just gonna go big, chat. Again, that's what we're here to do. We're going big. Going big means it's Xeno time. Why end on 2 counter traps when I could take your extra deck? And we'll get back the Searcher for next turn. Let me take a peek. Me coming for your extra deck. Yeah, I'll take SP. SP's some good interaction. Maybe I should have read the other one. I just assumed it didn't do anything. SP's pretty good. Oh, I sense a little nonsense going on. Yeah. Just a wee bit. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'll pick 7. And there's a 6. Monster Gate. Oh, maybe I should have used this. And there's the 7. Diabells. And there's another one. Ah, 7 again. Gandora. Gandora is an activated effect. You steal if Xeno is popped? I do. Yeah, I might as well. Let's get this off because I don't want to be destroyed. Not yet. Not until you got something good. Also, they just opened with, like, everything, right? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Into the void. There's Diabells. Banish 3, special summon a Diabell monster. Send 1 from the deck to the graveyard. I'm gonna say nah. I don't know what you got, but you got fucking shit in the grave, and I don't want to see that. Oh, they can't be destroyed. Well, let's hope we can get Dragoon, chat. Yeah, buddy! My Dragoon! Get the hell out of here! Good luck with your combo now! He's the king! The king! Yeah, go ahead. Our extra deck. Dark Light. And another one. Do we just make them end on this? Yeah, I think we do. What if they roll back the trap? Well, they could try to destroy everything, but Dragoon wouldn't be destroyed, and if you want to destroy Xeno, you're gonna have a bad time. Zombie vampire. Oh, we millin'. It's Miller time. You're a bit too late there, buddy. Apprentice illusion. Neat. Why do they have the Mayakashi trap? So the effect is, tribute a Mayakashi or Shiranui. Neither player can special summon from the deck or extra deck. If you have this in the graveyard with transaction rollback, you can copy the effect without copying the cost. So it's just a floodgate your opponent out of summoning for return. That's so fucked. Yeah, it's a little evil. What you copying, buddy? Okay. Deck or extra deck for the rest of this turn. Okay. End phase. But it came back. I draw a card. And they surrender. Yeah, we get... You're out of time, brother. The Chimera version. People kept saying, maybe you need to drop Chimera Fusion down to 3. Maybe you need to drop Kewl down. Maybe you need to get rid of one of those things, because we kept bricking on multiple copies. This Ash is gonna have to do a lot of work, brother. Oh, Mirage? Oh. Sure, I don't know what you're up to. Yeah, I assume this is Tri-Brigade stuff. Triple tack. Take a peek. Yep, that's the starter. Maybe they'll mess up. Sprout. What is your favorite snack? Lately it's been donuts. I really like me a good donut from time to time. Oh hey, it came back. Yep, we just tossed this out, unfortunately. Why not prepare dinner? It ain't that time yet. Oh, can I not, Tartaros? I can't. Not enough Hecahands names. I thought the one was... Yeah, I can fuse this. Oh yeah, this doesn't fuse from the field for some reason. Oh no, it's field or... It doesn't fuse from hand. That's where I was getting confused. But it came back. Can that do anything without monsters on the field? Oh, now it gets monsters on the field. Let's go for you. Alright, GaGaGas. Let's see what we can get. Nothing. Yummy. I will take your cookie. Target one face-up monster loses 1,000 attack, or if this was summoned. Yeah. My effect! I'm a silly cookie boy, cooking all the way. Yabba-dabba-dabba-dab, cookie, cookie, yabba-dabba-dabba-dab, cook, cook, cook. Put the cookie down! Into the graveyard with you. Hopefully I don't mill them into anything good. Well, I got rid of their Max C. Oh boy, what did I hit? Everything? Yeah, give me your cup. That's my cup! Yeah, I need a rank 6, right? Okay, so we don't add that back. We activate Ibtel, and we specifically bring back the Mankabell. We don't activate its effect. So we get this, and then we make Sheridan. I barely know it in. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the Snatchy. Go to combat? No, I have to do this first and hope I get something good. Let's try it. Fusion Hua! Let's go, Xeno. Yeah, do one of each. Can we win? It depends what we can take. Let's have a Pikachu extra, shall we? Oh, what a martial metal. Shureg, you say? Yeah, I'll summon Shureg. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I'll non-targeting banish. Response? Special summon one, but it cannot attack directly this turn. Yeah, we just banish it, right? Battle phase. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of you. Change it face down. Oh. I see. Oh, that's not game. Close to game, but it ain't game. I think what we do, right, is we make Zeus on top of this, and we make SP with these two, and we get rid of the field spell. Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye. You got 800 life points and a marshmallow. You're on a much better deck than me, so I would not be surprised. I mean, yeah, we'll just get rid of you real quick. I need to clear out the extra deck space in case you got another link anyway. But it came back. Alright. They brigadin'. It's a pity. I can't even remember how the beginning of this game started. I don't think I was talking much or saying anything because I didn't think we'd have a chance against Yummy, and yet here we are. Born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe, I suppose. We took the last extra deck link, did we? Yeah, without Shureg, you don't really have anything to go into. I guess you could make Bucephalus if you really wanted to, but I don't know how useful that would be. Ah, I see. Yeah, I think it's time to be a little silly, chat. Let's be a little silly. Let's take a look at each other's hands, shall we? Ah, I'll be taking your Ash Blossom if you don't mind. Yeah, you can have Godos, sure. You want to summon Godos? Godos will be triggered because I added a card to my hand. Oh, buddy. You fell for my sneaky little trick. You activated a monster during my turn. You buffoon! You absolute schmeckledorf! And because I know you have another hand trap in hand, let's just go ahead and tuck that away, shall we? Thank you. We're gonna Nightmare Apprentice. Yeah, you can steal the Nightmare Apprentice out of my graveyard if you want. Go ahead, it's a yellow button. I know you want to click it. But the unfortunate thing is if we whiff here, we might still be dead. Okay. Activate. We just gotta hope we don't whiff on the Godos. Or the Gigas. They've got Godos. They play mostly monsters. Yeah, mostly. Ah, another Ash. Yeah, I think we take this. Yeah, they've got a monster and a spell trap, so we just get both and then we win, especially with the Ash. Okay, so we do this. We send you to the grave. We add Yaddle. We set a counter trap. And this stops the spell trap. So unless they've got a third starter. Yeah, they can't Martha with something on their field. Been caught stealing once when I was 5. Hey, go ahead, buddy. You can have fun pretending like you're playing Hecahands. Now, if they have a rank 7, we might be in for a spot of bother. They can't use the spell a second time if we negate the activation. Good to know. Ah, taking a peek, are we? Go ahead, Johnny. You can have my Droll or my Fuwalos. I appreciate you shuffling the top because I did not want to draw either of those. Fuwalos. It is a level 4, so now they can normal summon the Martha or whatever and make a rank 4. Yeah, we just negate that. I'd prefer if you didn't. Do I want to steal it? No, I'd rather just have them have stuff in the graveyard. That'll only clog up things. Oh hey, an Aratama. Yeah, I think we negate that with Ash Blossom. There you go. I do like that, it's like, just toss it into their graveyard. Was that the normal? It was. Discard to their grave, I'm crying. I don't want to play with this anymore. I guess it's you know, I'd almost say it's a pity this deck isn't very good, but it's probably for the best that it's not, because this would be really annoying if it was good. Macallus. No, no, no. I'll be taking that. I have Zeus. I can do something with that eventually. Give it back. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're both illusions, so you can't... You can't destroy the cards and then hopefully do Martha? I gave you cards you couldn't destroy by battle. Alright, we've drawn Fuwalos, going second for the first time tonight. Oh wait, no, it's not for the first time. It's just we've drawn it without Droll for the first time. That ain't Exosister. They're trying to trick me. Yeah, I think I need to do this in case they make a rock. Rock of the Vanquisher. Boogie woogie woogie. Oh, they giving it to me. That's a pretty good one. Surprise, motherfucker. The bug is here. What you munching on? Cheese balls. They're delicious. Skillful drawing, sir. Thank you. I learned from the best. Spherical cheese. Spherical cheese. Oh, they going hard. I guess I will have to put some stuff back if I keep drawing hands at this magnitude. Also, full house, Balatro. We have drawn our way into a Balatro-ass hand. I just gotta hope they don't shuffle down to like 1, and then I have to put back I put back stuff randomly, and it's like these two. Ah, un fortunato. Mankey Bell is pretty good. You got a maxi for me as well. We're gonna set. We're gonna activate. We're gonna send. Yeah, I think we can try something a little cheeky. Set a card. Droll and lock. Let's take a peek, shall we? If they only got like 1 fire or 1 earth. They got a fire, an earth. They got 2 earths. They've only got 1 dark. So they can't activate either of these without a dark, and they can't activate that without a dark. So I think we take the Borger. Yeah, we get rid of the dark. Now your cards is not doing so good. You're not looking so hot. You gonna cry? Looking like this? Caesar Borgia. Time to have some fun, chat. Let's see if we... Oh, they can return it to their hand. Oh wait, no, yeah, they returned it dark. Maybe they'll do it. This, and this, and this. You got any removal that don't destroy? Don't let me down, Bruce. Don't let me down. Oh, buddy. Buddy, you about to run into some bad times. You could have a bad dream. Let's go ahead and do this too, just to get something out of their hand, out of their extra deck. QB. Any card sent from the field to the graveyard is banished instead. No, I don't want to do that. I do want to take their Black Rose. Cool summon animation. Oh, he blew up everything. Activate Xeno! Yeah, he has a floating effect. You about to have a lot of trouble in this bubble. Give it. Hand it over. Unaffected. Oh, he's unaffected. Fuck. I thought it was just untargetable. He could be unaffected. I'll take this. I'll try to take this. Okay, we activate this. Let's get Gygus. Gygus effect. Give me something else. Yeah, we're under Droll, so we might as well. Yeah, they can stop the Barone. It's unaffected anyway. Yep, we're just gonna have to gamble, chat. Let's go gambling! Here, you can have this back. If I take their Caesar... Oh, not their Caesar. If I take their Ash, then I can make Barone, but then I turn off both of my hand traps is the problem. Normal summon. Okay, here's what we're doing, chat. Blow up the field spell. Set this. Normal summon. That's 3 negates. Granted, they have a 5-card hand and another guy on the field. Yeah, we'll destroy that. It's bait, don't. They use their normal summon. It's that easy, chat! It's that easy, I say. Looking at the win-loss ratio and realizing we're way below 100. They no longer have a dark in hand. They could have summoned, but if they activated it, I would have stolen it out of their hand with the counter trap. Yeah, just draw Maxi off of Fua and hope your opponent destroys your Xeno without looking. I mean, it didn't even steal a whole bunch, but at least we got to use the effect once, right? That's funny, chat. This time, our opponent is Cad Bane, not to be confused with Bad Kane, who is a different character. Cad Bane is actually one of those lesser-known, like, Star Wars characters. Like Glub Shido, exactly. Let's get this. It's unfortunate because I kind of wanted exchange, but also, like, I kind of need everything in my hand. I guess we just wait until the end and then steal whatever they have left. Let's go for this. Let's see what they got, shall we? Oh, they actually play in Mutants. Holy fuck. I will not use the effect. I'm not that dumb. I don't know why I keep putting this in attack mode. Although if we do this... Damn, we're just not going to be able to exchange, are we? Yeah, unfortunately. Our hand was just too good for once. Actually, what if we just use Jowza? We don't need to end on Jowza. We can end on Xeno. Let's take a peek. Special summon? Yeah, I'll take Zushin. He seems neat. Then I will set this, and we'll exchange. I'll take your Kashtira Unicorn. You can have Yaddle if you want. Good luck! Can they play if I just do this? That's fine, we'll just do this. Yes, they have many things, okay. Oh? Kinda turns off their boss monster, I think. Banish a card? Well, I guess they had a good card to banish then. Life points. You can add a Myutants spell trap. Wait, I can use this? From your hand, graveyard, or field of the same type, negate the activation. If you do, banish it. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll banish myself. There you go. A mutant for a mutant. They can be together in the banished realm. But it came back. He didn't want to be banished. He didn't want to go. Silent Psychic Mage. Yeah, that's fine. I'm curious to see where this is going. And I like gaining life points. Aw, Ultimate Psychic Blaster. So I started blasting. I mean, I guess. Fusion Summon! Ultimate Axon Kicker. It can't be destroyed by card effects. RIP. I can still negate it, though. I just can't steal it. We're, evenly matched. Hello, Fuwalos.
Hi.
Let's see if something else in your extra deck can help me. Once per turn, you can target one special summoned monster. Sure. That sounds neat. Hey, you mind stepping aside real quick? I need to attack directly. Diabolical. This deck is so silly in my head. The unfortunate thing, I don't have any other way to like get more stuff or anything. I'm just kind of like stuck with this with this unicorn. Xeno is getting so much battle. It's great. Oh, my next standby phase. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just do this again. Just let me steal! These are some neat boss monsters. I like your deck. A shame it's mine now. And I got 8 cards left in the extra deck. I've stolen 4 of them. Unfortunately, well, yeah, it only stops built-in summons. Oh ho 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 oh ho ho. Oh hey, I almost took that thing. Target one card on the field and destroy it. Brother! Mistakes have been made! And I'll get this back too. Why would you destroy me? If you destroy me, you shall only make me
More powerful than you could ever imagine.
Oh, it can be unaffected. That's twice that's happened now. It's weird that it happened twice. I mean, I'll still try to take everything. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to recycle this. Although, if I do draw into... what's his name? The guy that summons stuff from the graveyard, I can just get it back by using Mankey Bell. Ah, nice psychic fusions. I consider myself a bit of a psychic fusion expert. Have you seen Axon Oracle Kicker? It's pretty powerful. I get back the Synchro? I do. Do they get back their creature? First be fusion summoned, yeah. They can return it. That's funny. Unfortunately, I do need to do this. I just need to keep you locked in a Mortal Kombat attack for before ban. Oh yeah, I should have. Uh-oh. I might lose this after all. He bigger than me. Fuck, do I normal some? No, that can't be it. I do think I set this just so I don't die. Fuck. Do they have any mutant fusions left? Oh, fuck. They could just bring that back. I might be dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. We tried so far and we got so silly. But in the end, we just drew a bunch of bricks and stuff. We only stole 25% of their extra deck. Losing to a solo gate deck? Yeah. And with that, ladies and non-ladies, we bring this episode to a close. In the end, I was able to get Hecahands all the way into Diamond 1, only to be shunted all the way back into Diamond 5. Perhaps if I was a little luckier, I could have squeaked into Master 5, but that's the thing, isn't it? This deck is always going to be dependent on luck, even more so than every other archetype in the game. If you can steal something really powerful with one of your effects, you can easily run away with the game. But every thievery effect in the deck is a little bit random. This does make Hecahands really fun and enjoyable when it hits, but incredibly boring when it doesn't. Overall, I think this averages out into an okay archetype. It's good to play in events or lower powered formats, but not something I'd really recommend for the latter. Regardless, now that it's the end of the month and the end of the episode, I'd like to take a moment to look back over our statistics for June 2026. I ended up playing 124 duels with Hecahands and made it as high as Diamond 1. We won 58 of those duels and lost 66, which gives this deck an overall win rate around 47%. We went through 6 builds this month, before ending on the version behind me, which contains 10 common cards, 15 super rare cards, and 32 ultra rare cards. I spent about 14,000 gems on this month's deck, which would cost about $201 if you bought them all at the store at the standard price. Finally, all of this would not have been possible without 520 awesome patrons who help support the channel. 39 of those patrons donated $25 or more this month, so I'd like to take a moment to thank them personally. Q King Kong, Chris Resident RDA Enjoyer, Mari Setagaya, Frost Hollow 658, Cat Monarch, Shadow 1317, Chris W, Gravy, Tealbeard, Nubby, Yada Karasu, Dancing Joker, MBT Yugioh, Emperor Lelouch, Kid Wong, Clockswork, JJ Squirtle, Sanguine Strawberry, Barbarians Are Us, Geargiano XG, Felgaming, Dallas Visagi, Guy Nathaniel the Agron Overlord, Wildcard Jr., Maximum C, It's Katsu, LK Sun, Wasted Brawler, Fat White Duke, Joseph G, Ray D TCG, Rank 10 Trains, Thiel Ren, The Earth Machine Enthusiast, Dexter 1309, Dustry 406, Gear Overlord, Sultan, and Bansito. If you'd like to join them, there's a Patreon link down in the description. Just $2 gets you on my Discord, $25 gets your name in the credits, and for $10, you can get a special role that lets you vote on what deck I play next. Speaking of which, next time on Ladder Climb, we're getting creative with Artmage. If you'd like to see me attempt this in real time, you can follow me over at twitch.tv/Hardleg Gaming, where I stream most of my duels. Otherwise, until next time, good luck and have fun.